The audience. That's lame.
Okay.
Do you need an intro, Adam?
You can make one sooner or later, yeah.
Since you're editing, are we going to be bleeping out all the extra...
No.
That would be half the video.
You can't censor me.
What did you edit? Like, you said you edited something.
Oh, it's on my YouTube page.
It was just a little Overwatch deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't looked at it today. What are you using to record? Did you change to OBS yet?
No, I have Shadowplay.
Okay.
That's previous.
Shadowplay.
I mean, I guess I have Shadowplay too. I just don't use it.
Yeah, you got it with your Nvidia's graphics card.
Yep.
Oh, that's why I don't have that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 1080. It's no big deal.
I mean, yeah, it's really not that big a deal.
I'm using R9.
Shut up, Aaron. Okay, nobody. We all can't be as rich as you.
You work at the same place as I do, and you pay less rent.
I mean, he's got a point.
I have family that I care about and buy presents for.
Oh.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me, Adam.
Hey, you have one less parent to buy a present for.
Oh, damn.
Anyways, so...
Tyler,
Yes?
you're no longer part of the group.
Did a
Was it
lightning
worth
bolt
it?
from the clear sky come, or?
Yeah.
I mean, if I could do that in real life, yeah, I fucking would.
Work it, let me work it. Put the thing down, flip it in reverse.
Mike, did we ever tell you what we did to Fox?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Which one?
Making a your mom joke to Adam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that was epic. Yeah.
Poor guy got just the look of
Destroyed.
horror on his face.
I'm like, oh shit, what have I done? Yeah, I've been
his
there.
mom.
Wasn't it his first D&D session too? or-
No, it wasn't his first. It was like his...
It was about a month in because we planned it. Yeah.
You planned it even.
Hey guys, I just want to say, as someone listening to this on YouTube, it sucks.
Well, that's rude.
I know. Hey, I'm part of it.
Why do we invite this guy?
You know, I was actually saying how great guy Nate is, but
I think we should take that back.
yeah,
We probably should.
man.
You probably should have terrible.
I mean, he didn't even show up last night.
right? I called him
terrible.
like 3 hours beforehand.
What a dick.
I'm a terrible human being. But yeah, but I was in a movie when you called me. I can't answer my phone. That's rude.
You didn't update him either afterwards.
He texted me.
You've seen those things. You
I
know,
text-
this is rude. This is
I figured
annoying.
Aaron-
And this is illegal.
I figured Aaron was with you guys, so I texted Aaron.
I told Adam, but John's not really important, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh. Wow.
Hey, you never text me either, John. So I don't give.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
your
mean-
number, Nate.
Me and Adam are the ones getting a hold of him.
You don't have my number?
No.
Oh. What the hell?
New phone, who dis?
Yeah. We've never transferred numbers.
There you go.
That's it for the whole world. You
Yep.
gotta edit that part out.
Yep.
There you go, YouTube.
I'm gonna post this everywhere.
You can edit that out. Just
Yeah.
edit that out.
You got to, because that would be rough.
They
Did you
should
edit
put
out?
a little edit in there saying that he's retarded.
I'll see if I can cover it up. I don't promise anything. I'm kind of new at this.
No, just give them like the first 6.
I mean, clearly there's a 555 in that number, so it's fine.
It's funny.
Alrighty, let's get the show on the road. So, yeah, you guys, you actually are in the bowels of the ship, basically, down in the cargo holds. You were having a conversation with Isabel, and she was like, you know, we have the map. Let's just murder the dude and call it good, because he's not exactly the best man in the world, and he probably deserves it. And you guys are like, no, he's kind of cool, and I want to keep him around.
No, it wasn't like he's kind of cool. We're gonna keep him around. I was like, well, you know, I don't want to kill a man in cold blood like that.
That was
you
a
know.
GM interpretation. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'm just
Dramatic
saying.
reproduction, yeah.
Yeah. And besides, we can go turn him over and whatever. Like, he might be useful too. Like, I would be, if he paid me enough, I would be okay with letting him go.
He did just pay you a rather interesting map and probably a few thousand gold pieces and jewels and gold.
Oh, did we write that down?
Unwillingly, of course.
I did not write that down. The gold and jewels.
John's got the jewels because he took the jeweler's kit.
Family jewels.
Yeah.
Certainly doesn't have
Oh
any
no,
of those.
I gathered the things that I stole from him. Yeah, I did write those down. Yes, I have a large uncut piratey gem, and yeah, cool. And technically, I would be okay returning this guy to either the law enforcement or the thieves guild in town, either one. But you know, whatever you guys want to do. I'm not too.
Well, I don't think we should.
I'm not fussed. I'm not
Definitely.
fussed.
Definitely.
Not fussed.
I'm not fussed by him. Yes.
Can you do one of those like phrases no one's heard ever again?
they come as they're as they come. Like I can't just spout
They come as they come. That's good enough for me.
Mike-isms. That's what I like to call them.
Well, well,
Mike-isms.
I don't want Adam to have to do any more editing, or I would say that.
He needs to
fine.
practice.
They come
Thanks,
as they
guys.
come.
You know, I didn't think I did too bad for my first one, but yeah, whatever.
I haven't watched the edited one.
I did. It looked good. Like I like what you did. Yeah, it was.
Thanks,
well done.
Mike. Hey, for that you can get like 500 gold pieces more.
I mean,
Wow, you really sell out to get your dick sucked. Okay.
Well then,
Hey, man, fake money is important to some people.
it is, especially ZB. ZB is all about that fake money.
Monopoly.
Anyway, Isabel's gonna no. He should. He's gonna hang for his crimes at least, even if I don't get to do it personally.
Oh Jesus! You took 4 hours for that first. Oh jeez. I'm looking at your YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, dude, it was a 4.5 hour episode or session.
I don't know. You could put YouTube videos that long without like
You just
converting.
have to check that year. You have to verify your YouTube account, otherwise,
Yeah, it's no biggie.
it's literally just a checkbox.
Yeah, they used to have a limit, but they changed it.
Oh, I never upload anything, so.
That was like years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2007, 2008.
Yeah. So cool. Like I'll shrug at Isabella and just whatever. Like I'm content to not kill him. Like he can hang. I don't care. Like yeah. I mean, obviously we're not like in his presence as I say this.
No,
Like-
I think he left him in the captain's quarters, tied up.
Or if there was somewhere better, that we would leave them there. But yeah,
Or tied to the mast, whatever.
yeah, something. Yeah.
Something humiliating.
Preferably, yeah. And so if I remember right, we have 2 ships now. We have the pirate ship
Yeah.
and
You
the other
do.
ship.
You have makings of a small fleet, even though you don't really own the other one.
No, but we
Yeah.
were going to get the sailors to sail it back with us, right? They were going to split up and sail for us.
They mentioned that they would help you get the ship back to Maurice, but as far as hunting down the pirates in the middle of their seas, they were not too
Yeah,
thrilled about
and
that.
that's we can hire people to do that, but that's like as long as we get back to port, we're good, right? yeah.
But yeah, they do have enough men to spare to limp at least both ships back to the port.
Okay. Cool. So, I mean, I think we're done here, boys.
We
Yeah,
done
uh,
it.
So-
With a flourish of my hat, like my
Yeah,
tiny.
Adam.
It has a feather. I mean, obviously it has a feather.
Oh, I mean, I had to ask.
He's
And
Will
now-
Turner now.
And now, for the record, if you were to put a cloak of flapping or billowing in this game, I would totally be all over that. Anyway, yeah. So I think we're done here, boys. Shall we away?
Alright, you're gonna see... Jesus Christ.
What?
I was gonna yell at Tyler, but apparently that was Nate.
Nate, I'm disappointed.
It was too easy.
You're too easy.
You know, I knew something was coming for that.
I mean, look at it. He's putting out his phone number for everyone.
Yep, it's true.
Alrighty, so The sail it's about an hour or two before the sailors get the ship ready to sail, especially since it did get fucking beached, and they had they had to swim below and make sure there weren't any small protrusions or rock that might have pierced the hull or something. But they inform you that ship's ready to sail, and unless you stop them, they're going to pull the ship out into water. And
How much is a ship worth?
A lot.
Good. Let's sell it.
a warship is like 30,000 gold.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
is not
A
that.
warship? Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, look at it. I don't. If we did that, we'd still need to book passage or find a way to get to where we're going. So, and what I mean, really, what are we going to do with that much gold? I mean, out
What are we
of
gonna do with 2 boats?
What? We only have one. We only have the one.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we have 2, but
Well, the other one's not ours.
Oh, it is now. We're pirates, right?
But I mean, what I mean, that much gold would change the game drastically. It would, yeah.
We could
And-
be kings.
And selling it would take months, probably, or potentially take months.
There's not wouldn't be much people to sell it to anyway. Pirates are basically shutting down the trade routes around here.
Yeah. So I mean, we gotta.
So
we could
sell it to the pirates.
sell them back their own boat.
Hey guys, you want your ship back? It's only 30,000 gold.
I only paid 2 for it.
Well, you know, it's got history now since it got stolen.
Yeah. So I'll climb the mast of the ship that we're on and start peering around and like make sure we're clear and make everything's
You
good.
do the whole hand on the brow, like.
I totally do. Like it's like I've seen a painting of that somewhere because I'm not a gnome that goes out on the sea either. I'm a city gnome. Like this is weird shit to me. So I'm peering out, like holding on the mast, peering out. Like I've seen a picture. I saw a painting of it once. That's what I'm doing. Totally.
Okay.
Because I'm not actually going to help them like do anything.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so a sailing ship, which is what this would be basically a variation of, it's 10,000 gold to build one of these.
Mm.
Build.
And this one has a couple ballistas on it, so that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's geared pretty well, I think. But
Alrighty, so yeah, the it takes about another half day for the sailors to a little bit more since they're both run both ships unmanned or undermanned. And then they pull you back into port. It's a nice clear day out. The water's not rough around you at all because your cleric is just keeping it completely still bragging about what he did with the water earlier.
I'm totally down. Like Rannick, that was awesome, dude. That was the coolest thing ever. Lifted the. Yeah,
I feel like I earned the right to brag.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're gonna make their getaway, and then nope.
You cut off their escape and put out the fire on the other ship. It was amazing. I'll pat you on your shoulder.
Okay,
If I can reach it. Yeah, I think I can reach it.
Hoping this settles the bragging.
Alright, so yeah, they'll pull you up at the port, tie the boat in for docking. You see one of the dock masters comes out and, can I have your docking fee, please?
Sure, here's the keys.
I think he wants money.
Don't we all?
Yes, it is 25 gold pieces a day to tie your boats up to the dock.
I,
Who's this money going to?
The money goes to the city.
how much would the city want the boat for?
The city is not interested in buying
How about
that.
15?
How about 25 and we ignore the fact that you tried to bribe a dockmaster?
How about 15?
I think 15 will do just fine. And you see him hurriedly scurry away before he even collects the money.
Oh wow.
As I pull out my giant iron golem sword.
Well, I mean, we are on a mission for the crown, right, or for the city. So you know, I'll shrug. Like clearly, they should be able to cut us some slack.
Let's see how much of a pussy he is. He's a pussy.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
By the way,
Oh,
that's crit,
guys.
boys.
Crit, boys.
Bottoms up.
No. This is not gonna end well.
Adam, you have to take one for me too.
What? Dude, I can't take any. I'm
shit.
being
Yeah, drunken
so who's got
GMing
the
is
highest
probably
perception
hard.
here?
Me.
All right, ZB. So you notice this guy basically trip over himself, running away, and you see him run up to the side and goes into what you would assume be the guard post.
Okay.
Wait, what was the question?
There was no
The
question.
You asked who has the highest what?
Perception.
Perception.
I
Oh, it was 7.
Mine is 17 passive.
oh Jesus.
Oh,
Okay,
same
never
here.
mind.
So yeah, I'll look at Thrund here, and you may have just caused us a little bit of a ruckus, but we'll get the prisoner and we'll explain the situation, and I'll wave my arms like imperiously, like you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Anyways, about a minute or so later, you you see this pretty well armed and armored guard lazily stroll out with the dockmaster yipping at his heels,
Oh.
and he kind of slowly pans towards you, and you can just see him roll his eyes, because this probably happens a lot. And he slowly walks up to him. You see him motion for one of the guards and patrol to follow him, and Late just, you know, kind of calmly walks up to you like, can I help you, gentlemen?
We're good. A member of the constabulary there.
Yes, it's a fancy word for guard.
Yeah, I'll nod. Yeah. We actually have a present for you.
Can I throw him at his feet? Can I just throw him? Is that where I throw him?
Marin here, he's mentioned that you were a bit rough with him. Said you pushed him around.
Oh,
Well,
there
he
we.
thinks that was rough, and then now I'll put the pirate that we captured in front of him.
Oh, what's this? Who is this?
One of these pirates that's been harassing your tradesmen.
One of them? What happened to his crew?
I'll
They
just give him a look.
didn't make the voyage.
I see they weren't up to snuff. Yes, well, you
But
did
since
do service to the city, so
Yeah, exactly.
we'll
Since
take
we
him into
were,
custody.
yeah, most gracious of you. Thank you, sir.
What? They assaulted me! Oh, shut up, Marine. Jesus.
Marine!
Anybody who gives you a dirty look in this town, you always come crying to me. I'm sorry, gentlemen, for that this sniveling coward even bothered you. We'll take this prisoner into custody, and I don't know, say your docking fees for the week should be waived.
I'll like
Wait.
bow to him. Thank you very much for
For
your
both boats?
Can I ask where you guys might be staying? I'm sure there's at least a small reward for small-time pirates.
I don't remember the name of the inn.
We give him
there
the
were-
name of the inn.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. Normally,
oh,
I'm
man,
good
I gotta
about
make
writing
up
it.
another name.
It was
The
something-
inn.
Yeah,
The
Ye
inn.
old, ye old inn. It was ye old. Come on now.
Okay, we'll just call it the watery wheel.
A watery wheel.
Water,
Okay.
you know.
Alrighty, gentlemen. I will I'll send somebody out to see, maybe hand you a small reward for your good deeds to the city. Of course, we do appreciate that you don't deal out judgment within the city. That's for the guard to do, and blah blah blah. Be an upstanding citizen, obey the law, etc., etc. You get the deal.
Of course, I wouldn't imagine causing you trouble like that.
Well, that's good to know. So you guys have a good rest of the day, and maybe get Noreen a little push for me too.
So
Yeah,
we've
boss.
disguised Isabella again, I think. 'Cause-
I don't think she even showed her face during this. I'm pretty sure she
No.
was still.
Yeah, she
No,
has
but-
not walked off the ship yet.
Yeah, because we like she's wanted here, and like I have to disguise her when she. Yeah, that's a thing. I
Yeah,
remember
she
that now.
mentions on your way back that she has no desire to go back into that dirty, crawling, bug-infested city ever again.
Are like in our perusal of the ship, are there supplies where she could stay here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the ship was it had a crew of about 20. There's plenty of room for people.
Okay. Good. You can look after the ship.
Yes.
Have a good time.
Trust me, it's better than in there. Anyways, you guys had a conversation with a guy who gave you this contract basically
Yep,
to
we gotta
avenge
go.
his
Yeah.
what was left of his crew.
Percival. His name was Percival.
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 Alrighty,
Percy.
so you guys want to do anything else in town?
I think like Dom really wanted to go see that, or wanted to like show that justice was done, and like I mean I'll go with him if he wants to go. Like talk to him.
Yeah, I'll go talk to the dude.
To the who?
I'll chill.
To the guy that we
Percival.
got the contract from. Yeah.
Percival.
Alright, so you guys stroll up to the water wheel. It's just as busy and seedy as ever as the last time you were here. You do see Percival and what looks like maybe a friend or acquaintance of his sharing a solemn beer over in the corner where the light, it's pretty dark. You can tell they're not feeling great. But he kind of perks up as he notices you guys walking the bar. It seems he actually didn't expect you guys back so soon.
Ever. Yeah.
Smile and head on over.
All right, here he waves you over excitedly and like, how'd he go? Did you get them?
There's one waiting for you in the barracks. Pretty sure if you go say something, they'll let you hit him around a little bit.
Ooh, I'm not a man more prone to violence myself. Otherwise,
As I'm coming back with a round for him, they might need your testimony to say that he was the person that attacked you. At the very least, you should go check him.
I shall go identify him, of course. I'm sure you guys are here for payment. I believe we agreed on a price of 30 gold per head. So he kind of looks sheepishly at you and almost a bit hesitant. How much does the total come to?
I mean, we killed them all except for that one, but you know, we only brought one back.
Yeah, that's
So-
really up to you. OZB, there were... How many were there?
I don't know. Like I don't even know. There's
At least 6, 7 on the
As-
ground, and then 8
Oh,
by
we-
the fireball, and then...
you
know what?
I want to see. What are this Percival's eyes doing? Are they getting big as
Like
well?
he's saying like 6, 7 on the ground. He kind of looks like kind of impressed, and then he mentions the fireball that took out a good deal of him. He eyes like open up like, what? You killed how many with a what?
Yeah.
And you can see the
Well,
guy
technically
next
it's
to
the
him kind of like falls back and tries to squeeze into his seat and not be seen at all.
So yeah, what is this guy with him? Like, do I get should I be suspicious of this individual, or like,
Roll me an
do I get a
insight.
vibe? Yeah, do I get a vibe from him? Oh, I'm not good at that.
As far as you can tell, he's probably one of the sailors from Percival's ship,
Okay.
and they're just here to.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever then. It's Yeah. I mean, there really wasn't so much the reward that we were doing it for. Like, I'll kind of look at Dom. Good.
I'm just letting him know how many there were. I wasn't going to make him charge for every head. Just maybe for the time spent. What was it, 2 days?
Just a few days. Yeah. I mean,
So what was 30 per head? I'd be okay with 120.
120, that's it? Of course, your services must be worth more than that.
I kind of shrug. Like we acquired the information that we were after. Your goal was an ancillary one.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what was this ulterior motive of yours?
Oh, I'm afraid I do mind. Like we wouldn't want everyone to know about it. And kind of grin at him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I will happily. Please let me give you 200 gold.
It's fine. Just know in the future more pirate heads will be freed from the shoulders.
Well, you won't see any sympathy from me. If you guys ever need a ship, or
Speaking of ships,
Technically, we have
one at the docks that was liberated.
It's very well armed, actually.
not have a use for it?
Oh, well, I'm afraid we do, but
For
in
now,
the short term, but
Do you have a crew?
not as of yet. But we were hoping that perhaps some with salty dogs would come with us.
You see, you'll see the guy next to him like immediately slam his beer on the ground or the table, and he's like, "We'll do it."
I mean, it will be dangerous.
You think it's not dangerous sailing these seas already? If anything I could do to make sure my family gets the food they need, I'll do it.
I'll look at Dom. Kind of shrug, like he sounds genuine to me.
Yeah, we'll have to work out some payments.
Yeah, of course, hazard
I mean,
pay. I mean,
it's yourself, but I assume you are also talking for others. You did
like
say, he said we, right? We'll do it.
And Percival kind of looked between him and you guys. He's like, the crew will follow you.
I'll kind of like I don't know how many of the ship needs to make it go. Like I don't know.
We make the ship go.
How many
vroom, vroom.
bodies must be on the ship to make it move forward? I don't know
How
these things.
how long's the keel? How high is the mast? How
You
wide
might
is
have
the
to-
deck?
How about we
Sir.
show you?
Banana
Sorry,
peel.
yes. Like I am not a sailor by trade. I know little of these things.
How could you give me a rough estimate how many pirates you have liberated?
We killed at least 20.
20?
Like ish. But I mean, some of those probably weren't needed for the crew. They were like boarders and things, right? Like I'll kind of raise an eyebrow. Like that's the thing, right?
No, I got 12 good men with me. We can do it.
How many did we get back on? How many people are running the ship?
7.
I'll
Yeah.
tell them that it took 7 to at least bring her back.
But we don't. But we need like a day shift and night shift. So
Yeah.
12
I was
is
just
good.
letting. I was hoping that might give him like if he knew what the skeleton crew was.
Since you don't seem to know much about sailing, my gnomish friend, the majority of the work is spent setting sail and coming to port. Once the ship has a trajectory, it's simply keep it running.
And I imagine there's swabbing to be done. It seems like I've heard tales of sailors swabbing decks. I'll kind of look at him like, is that a thing?
You're gonna see both of them kind of look at each other and start chuckling to themselves, like, "Ha! Oh no, that's what we tell the new recruits. Just put a little fear in them.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. See, yeah. Well,
Nobody
I mean-
likes busy work." I mean,
Well,
of course, there's the general maintenance when you come into port, and sometimes you need to clean after a good thunderstorm to make sure the salt doesn't cut up your feet after the day is over. But
I'll nod sagely at that. Yes, wise, very wise. Yes.
it's a pirate shift after all. Who cares if it sinks after we're done with it?
I mean, it could make a healthy profit, but I'll kind of shrug.
He's
They already
gonna
have a
kind
house.
of look around wispy like, there's not many captains in these parts anymore that buy a ship like that.
We're gonna head back.
Of course, I can meet you in the morning with my crew.
We're at the third dock down. Yeah, yeah.
We'll be there at sunrise.
So I look at Dom. So we're gonna go get drunk now, and give him like a thumbs up, like.
He's gonna elbow his mate there and kind of make a motion with his head. And gentlemen, you did us a no small favor, so I guess it's time for us to do the same. Thank you, and just thank you.
Thank you, and just thank you.
Yes. Yeah, he'll raise his hand like the no problem gesture, but
Mhm.
we're gonna go to a different bar, I think.
So how
Yeah.
much gold are you gonna spend on drinks tonight?
Enough to get
Depends
plastered.
how
and-
many crips.
Yeah, like.
The ship has alcohol on it, right? We don't have to worry about.
I mean, it
Rum.
was a pirate ship. You assume it has vodka.
Or yeah. No rum.
What?
Where's the rum?
Yo ho
Why?
ho.
Why is all
rum.
but the rum gone? The rum's gone too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, did you take the gold or did I? Are you taking
I marked it down on mine.
Okay. Cool.
I was planning on splitting it here in a short, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'll see if I can't get like a cask of ale and a cask of brandy and like I want to go and get like booze delivered to the ship.
All right. You'll go to basically the shipmaster down in the docks.
Yeah.
He deals mostly with the supplying and general logistics of ship and cruise. So, for that, I believe I don't remember how much.
Just and the number I don't. It doesn't. Like I've got 300 gold right now. So, yeah. Like I figure I can just pay for the supplies we'll need, like a month's worth of food for it or something.
All right.
I don't know how much that is. Like I want to go and like before I get drunk, go provision the ship. However much that is.
You end up with all 300 gold for like Twinkies.
All
Well,
right,
they last
so
forever, right?
I'll say that'll cost you about for 15, 16 people you're gonna have on the ship for a month. I know 10 gold a day sounds right, so maybe a little bit discount for a bulk buy, 150 gold.
Okay, done. Done. All right, and we have a month's worth of rations. So I'll kind of look around. So we have a cart and a pony, right? Or I have a pony.
You do have a pony. I don't think you have a cart yet.
Someone has a cart.
No, Nate has the cart.
Yeah, Nate has a cart. Yeah.
Yeah, Thorn has cart.
We gonna leave that here?
We put it on the ship?
I mean, it'll fit, yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, we do that.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess I'll bring my pony and the cart back to
Oh,
the
your
docks.
pony is gonna have a horrible time on the seas.
No, it's gonna be rough. Well, at worst, if things get bad enough, we can eat the pony and I'll buy a new one.
Oh, well
Not
then.
poor
Wow.
Not
Bill.
Booker's.
Yeah, but Buttercup. I expected Buttercup to die by now, so that's pretty. I paid for it. Oh, okay. What?
Can the pony stare at you like?
Oh, it'll give me like the saddest eyes ever. I'm sure.
Why,
do
ZB?
that.
Why? I thought we were meant to be.
Poor Buttercup.
Oh, Buttercup.
So yeah, we'll get Buttercup on. I guess yeah, we're gonna leave tomorrow, so I'll bring Buttercup along. No, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have taken that sleep spell.
Right, so we're sailing now?
We are tomorrow morning. We're provisioned.
Unless
and
anybody else has anything they want to do.
Yeah, unless you guys want to go get super drunk and have a bit of fun with this, we can just wake up next morning.
Yeah.
the only thing that might be, I guess I don't need to tell the my contact. I can't remember the guy's name. Did I write him down?
He didn't give you a name.
Yeah, he didn't give me a name. No, I'm not gonna go tell him anything. Yeah. I'll need to do that.
Alrighty, so just deduct how many gold pieces that you feel like you would spend that night. And next morning, you guys wake up, some of you a bit hungover from the night before. Probably me, mostly just 2 people. Well, Dom wakes up totally okay, like, are they putting water in my drinks or something? And, ooh.
Oh no, guys.
And it
That's a
seems
warning.
ZB has fucked, he's...
That's a crit, boys.
His eyes are bloodshot. His hair's a mess. He can't go farther than 5 feet from the toilet without doubling over.
I just kind of walk up to him, pat him on the back, and cast lesser restoration.
Did our wizard drink?
Your wizard did drink, and he's obviously not too experienced with this.
I had 1.
He wakes up in the morning. He's like, guys, I feel fuzzy.
Don't drink that liquid.
Don't drink that. Don't drink that racist coffee.
I have an
We
advantage
don't
on
drink
it.
that.
So.
We don't drink that racist coffee. Rannick, of course, is pounding all the beers back since us dwarves. This is what we drink in the morning for breakfast.
This is just from breakfast.
Alright, so you guys conduct yourselves and start making your way to the ship. You do see Percival sitting on the dock with the same guy who was with him last night, who is definitely much more dressed up, and it actually appears to be his first mate.
Wait, they're getting married? Yay.
No, not
He is a
medical.
captain.
Sweethearts.
He can marry himself.
Yes, he could. And he kind of nods like, we are ready to set sail whenever you guys are.
Is there anything? I mean, have you looked over the ship? Is it seaworthy?
It's serviceable.
Okay.
The blisters
Are there any-
are a nice addition, by the way. They kind of motions you up towards it. With these ropes, we can basically anchor ourselves to another ship and reel them in if we wish with these. You see these, basically these crude makeshift cranks behind the ballista.
Winches.
Winches, there you go.
Where's the wenches? Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're in the tavern. They're in the tavern now.
He laughs at your stupid fucking joke.
Wow, not holding any punches back there.
And well, yeah, no, it's definitely take a few of them out with us at least if we get into a dire strait. This is not the fastest boat, it doesn't look like, so please don't, bring a fleet down on us because we'll never leave.
Oh, he can control water, so maybe he can give us a boost. I don't know.
He can what now?
I'll wave my hand. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So if
okay,
are there any
anyway.
materials that we need to purchase, like spare wood? Like I bought rations and booze.
He's gonna look over, kind of. You see, he kind of gets the feeling he's impressed. Like these pirates, they're much better provision than I would expect from a group of bandits.
Oh no, I bought that.
By the way, ZB, rations and booze are the same thing.
Ah, the shipmaster must come in before we did. I see. Yes, it would seem we were all in order. We have I would say 3 to 4 weeks worth of supplies at least.
I'm gonna look sadly at Buttercup and a little longer if we have to.
You're not thinking of bringing that animal in this ship, are you? Horses do not do well in deep oceans. The rocking.
I mean, I'm kind of like raised, like kind of shrug, like what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with her? Like, or I can't remember. I think it's a him, and I named it Buttercup. Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to do with him? Like,
give me half an hour.
All right.
Oh god, he's gonna butcher it.
He's gonna walk off the ship and kind of nudge Buttercup to follow him as he leads him by the The
And
muzzle.
Buttercup's probably excited to get off the ship. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like you had a tough time trying to get him even up to the gangplank, but this guy has no problem walking up off the dock.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, he returns. The crew, you can see, is getting ready. They're making final preparations, making sure everything's in place. Percival comes back about half an hour later. He's like, I have a bit of a yard, you could say, where I live. He'll be much more than fine for these 3 weeks. My wife will take good care of him.
You're
Most
gonna come
excellent. Yes.
back, and all of your grass will be gone.
It's good seeing somebody mowed it. Worthless kids, am I right?
Yeah.
Little rats can't do a single ounce of chores. 3 weeks, I told them, to fix the fence post. 3 weeks. You think it was done when I got home?
I'll shake my head sadly. They have no respect for their elders. It's the younger generation. They know.
Anyways. So yeah, well, when we're leaving, or when we're gone, I'm going to be devoting as much free time to crafting that gem as possible.
Okay.
I want to, like, once we've set sail, like, I'll try to pull, like, everyone into the captain's cabin and lay out the map.
Alright.
And
Yeah,
like-
Percival, as he pulls you guys out of the port and into basically the mouth of the river that dumps out into the ocean, he's going to ask for a heading. Like, so where do you wish us to go?
Yes, we will need to discuss that. Will you come?
Yes.
Let's go to the quarters.
Of course.
And,
He kind of nods to his first mate who takes over the wheel, and he'll head down to the captain's quarters with you.
yeah, and I'll whistle and hope that everyone comes. Like,
Yeah, I'm going.
and
Alright, so yeah, you're all in the captain's quarter. Isabel is already there. She seems to have made herself very comfortable in the captain's quarters.
or whatever. I'll lay out the map and point to a spot on it that I think is the right spot.
You close your eyes when you did this?
Just roll me a d20, see how lucky you get.
And I'll lay out the orders too, with the here's the map, and here's the where we're supposed to go, and I'm gonna point and see. I think it's there.
You got a 50-50 chance.
What do we need to roll? Are you reading a map?
He's
mean,
trying to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't expect for him to listen to me.
Percival's going to kind of nudge your hand a little bit to the left. He's like, I believe those are the coordinates.
Well, I mean, again, I'm ill suited to this life at sea, but nonetheless, we must learn.
Alright, so I actually need who looked at the map before you guys, when you guys first found it? Like, did you all inspect it, or did you just trust ZB to tell you?
I know I would have also, because ZB said something about it.
Okay, so, ZB and Dom, I'm going to need you to make a, perception check. Oh, fuck.
Perception?
Not so nice.
ZB, you're kind of embarrassed from not knowing how to look at this map.
Yeah,
So you don't
clearly.
notice. But Dom, you notice that the coordinates that are reading on it, and let's see, Isabel would have done it too. Both you and Isabel kind of look at the coordinates on the map, and you notice that they seem to be about 4.5 miles to the northwest of what they were just a day ago.
Blame the crew.
Wait, they've
Is it-
changed?
They
Is it a magic
changed.
map?
Magic. Yeah.
Magic map.
Armil,
I'm the
Arnold,
map. Yes.
can you tell if this is magical?
I could. Possibly. I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah,
you going
since
to?
ZB didn't notice anything,
Yeah.
I'll ask our wizard.
Yeah, That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I'm assuming there's like smudge marks where somebody's like erased the.
All right. So looking at this map, Tyler, do you have detect magic or something like that?
Protect magic?
Yeah.
Detect, not protect.
Oh, 1 second.
It should be an actual spell.
It is.
I think I do. Yeah, I do. Well,
It's a ritual. It's a ritual, so you can cast it even if it's not prepared.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So you notice that this map is actually infused with basically a revised version of locate object.
Oh, so there's something in the sea, and it's being whisked away.
Yep, and this map is actually attuned to that object and is built to tell you where it is at all times.
Wait, is this like it points where I want to go?
Yes,
It
basically.
points where I want to go.
Say you had cast locate object on a paper airplane and threw it into the wind. This map would then tell you where that paper airplane was at any point in time.
Ah,
Yeah, there
Is
you
there
go.
more than one location?
No, it is the exact same kind of marker or identifier. But
I was just hoping there weren't multiple moving that would like say that all of their ships have this on there, so they would know
No.
that this was in harbor.
but
oh,
all right. So from about half an hour that it takes you guys to figure this out and then study it, you look at the coordinates, and it looks like this dot may have moved 500 to 1,000 feet. Not enough to look different from the naked eye. You could definitely not tell this was moving if you stared at it. But if you understood how to read coordinates like Percival does, he would tell you that this is definitely moving at a very slow pace, maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour.
How fast can we sail?
This ship is capable of about 20 knots, I would say.
Ah,
7,
So we
8 miles an hour. I don't
So
know
we
if
can
that's an
overtake
actual
it.
conversion. Of course, yes. It doesn't really seem... If you don't mind, gentlemen, I'll actually like to spend the day watching this map, see if maybe there's a pattern to this.
I'll show him
quick
the
thinking.
I'll show him the note too. Like I have a note like saying it'll be somewhere at a certain day. Like
All right, so he'll look over the
Does it
note,
seem like it's on its way there?
and he's gonna take the coordinates and kind of mark a red X on the map, and from the point where you start, basically make a line function, and he's it seems to be a little off, but I'm not the best drawer, but yes, I would assume we would intersect whatever this thing is at these coordinates and the time specified on this these note.
well, I'd have to. They'll be expecting us at that time, so it would
Wouldn't
be.
it be fair to assume there's gonna be more pirates though? If they're meeting here, would it be better to cut this thing off
I
before
don't
the
know.
point?
I don't know of a way to know that.
Well, I mean, we got a note saying that they're meeting here. Is it safe to assume maybe other ships got the same note? If we meet there, we might be surrounded.
So are the orders? Is it like everyone's meeting, like a call to arms kind of thing, or is it?
The orders aren't personal. It didn't actually call this captain by name. It just mentions that this ship is expected to be at this position at this time.
It could be a
And that
check-in.
further orders would be issued upon arrival.
Well, Dom, I don't think we know, but it could be just a kind of shrug, like a general check-in to gather booty.
booty.
Isabel's going to step in like, what kind of pirates have a map like this?
Well organized
Jack
ones.
Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow?
Uh,
Yes.
That's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Thank you.
You are the worst pirate I've ever seen.
But you have heard of me.
Anyway,
Swiper, no
Anyway.
swiping.
shut up.
Anyone have any more phrases they want to say, or Captain Barbossa?
I just want to put it into everybody's head. If you haven't seen this, Bruce Banner falling out of the sky. That's it.
Yep, I've seen it.
It's great.
Have you guys seen the new Thor?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
That's
Anyway,
Oh,
so just about where that Q is in Quahor is where the coordinates are currently leading you to.
Okay.
Quite a bit out to sea. And the captain's gonna mention like there's no well this is all ocean between Tirani and Quahor. There's no islands, there's no ports to stop at. It's
But perfect place to like dock together or bring alongside. Insert nautical term ZB doesn't know.
they're gonna dock with each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
they're going to the mothership. Alright, so you guys have anything else you want to continue this conversation? Maybe try to figure out what the fuck's going on here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what Zebu would think of this. This is out of his wheelhouse, so he'll just look around
I
kind
mean,
of
Dom's gonna be
confusedly.
suspicious either way.
Yeah, I mean, this is outside of his wheelhouse.
Like he does. He's not thinking it's gonna be an ambush, but he's just thinking there's gonna be more than maybe we can handle if we go to that location.
I mean, that's possible. Well, the real thing is, so there's a magic user among them. There's some kind of sorcerer. I mean, we have our own
If-
sorcerer.
If one of them made this map, they could have just forced or bought their way through it.
I mean, Armel, what do you think about this? Is this something that
like you think pirates bought something?
I
Or-
said forced first, thank you, but
I mean,
All I know, all I can tell is it is magical. To what extent? Like how strong or who could have done it? I have no idea. I could check for that. I mean, like
I have
how strong of
do
a spell
wizards
is
like
it?
do they do their little like watermarking?
I have I have some books. Perhaps we can consult some. I have some books
There you
on the arcane. Perhaps we can check. I personally have never heard of this thing, but perhaps we can do some research.
I can take those and I can read over them if you want.
What? Yeah. I mean, I figure we can go help.
Give me a Arcana check there again, Tyler.
Okay. There it is.
Do. Doom.
You still have the 3D rolling?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why it
do.
takes so long.
Mine's black now. Like it doesn't show the die anymore. It's just
Really?
black. Yeah.
With that Arcana, you know, it's locate object is a rather mundane spell.
Okay.
Low-level wizards would know it, so would sorcerers or maybe even a warlock or two, especially Pact of the Tome warlocks.
Pretty much anybody who can use magical abilities could have made this, so that doesn't really help us.
You saying that it's a low level helps. Like that means that we're not facing some kind of archmage, right?
Well, I mean, he can cast a low level, but he's
Yeah.
also a decent, you know, I'm assuming wizard considering those fireballs.
Fair enough. I'll wave my hand placatingly, like I didn't mean it like that, but perhaps.
Like other wrist.
You're right. The best bet would probably just go there. We have a
could've-
lead, and if we don't go there, we'll be throwing it away.
Could have plundered this also. So I mean, there's the chain of custody is probably like way long.
Well, you mentioned that this was bundled with the orders.
Mhm.
And the orders called out the specific ship, right?
No.
That ship, not who was on it, but yes, this ship.
It is possible. I would assume the map came with the orders. So
That seems reasonable. Yes. I mean, I think that if we go, either there'll be a large gathering, in which case that won't be good for us, but or it's.
Can we quick save before this?
I mean, if we run, we can just have our fucking water wizards bend the ocean.
He's a water cleric.
Sorry, I don't know these things. I just hit things, so.
Hit things with swords. Yes, I do that too. Yeah, I mean, I think that. Well, I mean, I will say this: if we, perhaps we should check the rest of the ship for magic.
Okay.
It lasts a while, so it'd still be up if you wanted to, right?
Because if there's something, well, I don't know how this works exactly, but maybe if there's something that's the locate object is keyed to on this ship, they might know where we are, and we don't.
That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah, but I think that's a sensible precaution, perhaps.
I mean, if that marker disappears, they're going to be worried too. So even if we do find it, we can't do anything to it.
No, but it's good to know. Like, but yes. I
think the object, if they got this, that object would have been bundled with it, don't you think?
So what did I?
all right,
So,
Tyler, I actually need you to make an investigation first.
Would it be an advantage because of the detect magic spell?
Can I help with that?
Yeah, you guys can all investigate if you want.
Yeah. I mean, I would be fine like helping him, but yeah.
Investigation. I'm not good at that. Nope.
Me neither.
Jeez.
Thank God Tyler's here.
Hey, we have one more. We have one more person. Adam.
Yeah, no, I'm getting there. She's not very good at this either.
Yeah.
Decent.
I'm good at it, but I just rolled like shit. Yeah. So yeah. So I will. I guess I hate to do it, but
So a few of you've never been your way around the ship. You don't know the little nooks and crannies. So you do more than a cursory glance over some of the more hidden nooks that might be here. But Tyler or Armel here, he is sniffing out whatever might be in this place, and
Pointer dog.
his nose comes up with nothing actually.
Oh.
It's not
Okay.
that maybe you missed something, but this ship, other than the map itself, is most definitely magic free.
Yay.
and I'll like hold there. I found a gem in the same hiding place, I think. Like I found
with
a
the
large. Yeah.
I believe this map and the orders were actually in a locked chest.
Okay. Well, I found a large uncut pirate gem. Maybe I found that somewhere else, but like
Mine.
I'll
Dibs.
Yeah, those
I've already
uncut
like,
gems were in the hold.
I think, well, like I have it written down on my character sheet.
I know it's been a month and a half since we played.
I know, right? Like I don't remember exactly where I got it, but I remember I went in there first and like searched the place, so that's why, like, yeah, I hit it. ZB is bad about that sometimes. I mean, he's a thief, right? But yeah, I'll hold that out to Armel. Like, is this magic?
I just surveyed the area and there is nothing.
Okay, as I'll go to put it back in my pouch. Do you say anything, Dom? John?
Dom is KIA.
Sorry, what's
He's
up?
actually rolling a new character right now.
He jumped into the water.
Well,
Okay.
like
He was
I
having too many identity crises, and you couldn't take it anymore.
He's a schizo or multiple.
What'd you say? Sorry.
like I showed
disorder.
Armel like a big ass gem. Then and then like he said it wasn't magical, and I started to put it back in my bag. Do you say anything?
I can make that better for you.
I will toss it to you.
Okay.
So I have it listed as this.
One big ass badge. Okay.
Yeah. And I will take it off my character sheet.
All right. So Percival is going to mention, like, do you guys wish to overtake this object, or do we want to proceed with what the orders were given to the previous crew?
It might be good to be there late.
That'll rise. That'll make suspicion rise, though.
I mean, if there's a meeting, a gathering of them, how long will it take us to get there? Like,
I could say we could arrive just about a day before the aforementioned meeting time.
kind of like look around. What do you guys want to do?
What exactly are we trying to do? Are we trying to infiltrate them? Or are we trying to just grab the thing and go? 'Cause
We're gonna go there and we're gonna wipe them out and we're gonna get information, as we do.
Well,
Isabel, here, she definitely takes the spotlight, because she's gonna look at each and every one of you like, I am here to kill somebody who hurt me and a rather large number of people. He is hiding somewhere in this sea, and that is my best guess and my best hope to find him. I will be going there. I will be going there without you or with you. I don't care.
You gotta
So
have
again,
my
we're gonna go there. We're gonna wipe them out. And we're gonna get information.
All right, you have my sword, my giant, awesome sword.
Where did you get that anyway? How do you get a sword as big as a person?
Well, you see, I'm really, really strong. Feel them. Feel those guns.
you flex in front of her, yeah.
Roll me is there a persuasion or
Performance.
a performance? There you go.
I love it. I love it.
Magic
Can
mic
I-
up in this
Can I
shit.
use my strength modifier?
Give me performance.
Damn it.
You might have to muzzle us, but you need to know how to show them off.
You have a +4 to performance.
Yeah, wow, that's actually pretty good.
I'm super jacked, so I get.
She's
the
not,
advantage.
completely turned off by this, but you can tell that maybe
So-
a little bit of work to get her to even care.
I'm gonna be mockingly doing this in the background, so I really hope it's bad. Yes. It was supposed to be mockingly.
So Isabel doesn't notice because she's kind of looking at what Thorin here is trying to show off.
Yeah.
But Thorin, he must have seen you mocking him because
It threw off his game.
it threw off his game, and he realized maybe for a split second how stupid this looked. As
I was
you
like-
absolutely do the most retarded version.
Yeah.
Of
I was
this.
like doing the thing where my pecs bounce up and down, but then I saw him like trying to mock me, and I got sad.
I burst out laughing. Like
Is
this.
that what I look like?
You lose a little bit of confidence in there, and
Yeah. They stopped bouncing as high.
she's like, anyway.
You couldn't bounce a quarter off him at that moment.
Well, Isabella, that's not the question. The question is when to arrive.
On time. I think they're gonna, if they have this set up and the way they're making it there, they're gonna be there at that time, right? We should be
Yes.
I mean,
Question
we could at
is-
least get close, see what maybe know
I'm okay
a little
with
bit
that,
more
yeah.
about this object before we decide if we want to be
I-
early or not.
A spyglass would be invaluable, unfortunately.
Percival is going to pull out this rather fancy spyglass. He's like, I believe I have just the tool for the job.
Oh, sir, you are a godsend.
Please don't butter me up too much.
Alright.
Simply a
So let's
sailor.
go ahead. Let's set sail. And
I will. We should be there. He kind of pulls out his compass and a protractor or whatever the fuck those.
Yeah, it's what's actually a compass and yeah, a rule.
And he's gonna. You see him scribble what seems to be gibberish, except for Armel, who knows it's math. And informs you it'll be about a day and a half. You should arrive around mid-afternoon tomorrow.
Awesome. ZB goes and raids the brandy.
I'm gonna go ahead and start on his jewel too, real
What
quick.
about Brandy?
This is for-
I heard brandy. Like I bought brandy. I'm gonna go rate it.
Was it $120 bottle brandy?
Was it a bitch named Brandy?
It
that
was
lady.
yeah. There.
Okay.
So ZB's currently rating the alcohol stores. Anybody else?
I'm working on ZB's jewel.
All right. So you do start cutting up this jewel. It's gonna take you. You'll be about half done before your deadline. But it's actually you're pretty impressed with yourself actually.
Okay.
It's shaping up to be a pretty gem. You could probably, if you continue the quality on this, maybe $300-400 or gold pieces. Sorry.
Okay, cool. We'll continue on that later.
Anybody
What are
else?
these dollars?
They're a currency, held by like the really strong planet conquering people from a future age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's the
America.
Okay.
it's dropping though. Don't worry.
Um,
So y'all still
So
here?
we're sailing.
yeah,
And you're
like
It's gonna
saying-
take a while, right?
Yeah, it's a day and a half basically.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go raid the storage with ZB.
okay.
I assume any downtime I have, I'm working on armor.
Roll me a smithy check.
Oh.
Smithing on the ship.
Oh! I have a gem. You should make a sword that gets a gem in it, and we can work together.
Not my gym though. Like I
No,
wanna
I have another gem.
Okay, all right.
Now,
What,
now,
I
kids
guess,
work on
all
your
right, so
school.
that's pretty impressive there, Thorin. What are you working on?
I'm kind of buffing it and shining it. Like I'm trying to get it back as close as I can to its original like pristine, but I can't really do much with it. Like
Because it's huge.
well, because the metal is weird.
Rusted ancient armor.
Yeah, so I'm just making it not rusty and shit. You know.
All right.
But I still don't know.
So
how to,
you're messing around with your chisels, trying to get this rock and iron and whatever the other shit is on here.
Mhm.
You do go through quite a few chisels before about, I don't know, later that night. Dom actually comes running down in a hurry, like, "Hey man, hey, what if we made a sword out of gems?" And it kind of gives you a moment of inspiration, and you grab the gem that Dom was working on at the moment. It does have a sharp tip, and you notice as you drive this diamond into the armor, it actually scratches it.
Is it diamond armor?
But more importantly, it actually seemed to remove a lot of the grime and buildup.
We playing Minecraft now.
how's the gem when I do this?
The gem is as pretty as a diamond.
It doesn't mess it up at all.
Nope.
Hey Dom, can I borrow this for a while?
This wasn't a cheap diamond either.
If you let me borrow this, I promise I will make you the most badass gem sword you could ever fucking have.
Is
You're
that the one
making-
that the one that ZB gave me, or is that the one that I had?
That's the one you had.
Okay, then yeah, I'm okay with that.
I don't care how many arcs it takes me. I will make you an amazing.
Do it. Go. Use it.
All right, go ahead and I'll let you roll another athletics for the next day for chiseling away. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So
Let the
after
jewel
your
consider it.
revelation last night, in your eagerness, you actually kind of pounded on a little too hard, a little too quick.
I got too eager.
Yeah. So what you notice as you go back that you could have done a much better job, and you're really gonna have to buff this thing and
Mhm.
and some places actually add more material back.
Oh no.
What?
What?
But
Oh, fuck. You're kidding.
as far as ruining the viability of the armor, you assume you're not even close. But if you wanted this to be whatever, basically gleaming, shining, oiled warrior standing in the sun that it used to be, you're gonna have to polish it. But as far as functionality goes, you're not hurting it at all.
Good. That's good enough. Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
All right. Armel, you got any books? ZB did buy you a bunch of spell books when they were in town.
Oh yeah.
And you do have Dordan's library.
Yeah, I'll go check out the library.
Oh, that spell book too. You should see what was in it. I asked you about that sometime.
Yeah, he said it was I can't remember. It was a certain level of skill or spell.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so I'm interested in rituals. Like, I would like to learn,
yeah.
copy down rituals at some point, but I don't have the materials to do that. Okay.
None of them that I could have were rituals.
Yeah, he was a different school of wizard, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it was abjuration, something like that.
I think that one has an alarm. That's I think an abjuration, but whatever. It's fine. Like, yeah.
Well, I'll do alarm then with it, because I don't think I have that one either.
All right. You're looking over this wizard spellbook. Some of the symbols and the materials required you're not even familiar with. It's definitely not your school of magic, so it doesn't share any similarities in either design or philosophy. And looking through it, you notice it's going to take you a good week or two to basically teach yourself some of the more medium, I don't know, mild spells. I can't remember what medium, what a synonym for medium is. Anyway, some of the intermediate, there you go, intermediate spells.
Okay.
So who's with me, like, exploring the cask? Rannick. So, like, yeah, when we're ready, I want to talk to Rannick.
I think we already went through everybody else, so.
Okay. So, Rannick, ZB's a little bit drunk when you come down already.
Yeah, would you have one?
Yeah, I had one. I'm little, like one normal person size one is a ton to me. So yeah, like, so I'm not sloppy drunk yet, but I'm like, so how we're gonna save her? Like, how we gonna save her? Like, you know what we're supposed to do.
That's this conversation.
Yeah.
Take a shot every time there's an awkward conversation.
Oh boy.
Poor Rannick. So what are we gonna do? Like, I don't want to do it.
I don't know, man. This is just another job.
But I mean, she's not good, but not bad. Like, I mean, people killing me is different, or trying to kill me is different. Like, we got to get out of it somehow. We gotta figure it out. Gotta do it, man. We gotta not do it. Yeah, I'll take another swig. And yeah.
To be fair, I mean, it's a bunch of pirates that we've been going after, so it's not really.
I kind of look at you funny, like, I'm talking about Isabella.
Well, I mean, she's not exactly been open and honest with us. How do we know what her past is?
I mean, does it matter? I mean, she's not bad-ish. Bloodthirsty, perhaps, but we gotta figure out a way to not do it. Gotta get around it. If I could leave her a note. I don't know.
Well, if you can think of anything that, you know, would actually work. I'd be happy to listen.
Guys!
I kind of.
Thorn's gonna make me a sword for one of the gems.
Well, probably
Like,
more
or
than
what?
one gem, but
But
yeah.
like put a gem in the sword. Never mind. You guys, you have a good time.
I'll like.
You want a drink?
Dom runs down here. He sees you having an actual serious conversation, and realizes that his excitement over a gem sword probably is
And then runs
a
away.
bit childish.
Inappropriate.
Yeah,
I offer like, here's a mug, bud. Like,
he'll
come
take it
drink.
and he'll go.
Bastard, come back here.
What?
What are we gonna do?
I'm
about
busy.
Isabella? What are we gonna do about Isabella?
What,
We gotta-
what about her? What? What's wrong? Did she do something?
No, it's what we're gonna do. If we can't figure out a way to not do it.
What? Not do what?
I look at Rannick like, is this guy stupid? I give you like, yeah, an incredulous look, like, and like point to Dom, like, were you not? What,
Roll a deception?
Well, you have fessed up to it now, so it doesn't matter. If you're gonna keep playing stupid, I was gonna make you roll deception.
That.
yeah, how do we not do that?
You think
We're
we can
getting-
fake it?
We're getting close. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Like, I'm worried. We're running
Maybe
out of
Arnold
time.
can make like a spell that fakes it. I don't know.
I don't know. Can I roll? I want to roll something to see if that's possible. Is that a thing that's possible?
Possibility check.
Yeah.
Roll your possibilities.
Roll me an Arcana with disadvantage.
11?
2 nat 20s.
Yeah, magic isn't much your strong suit, and death magic definitely is not a strong suit.
Yeah.
But as far as you know, you've never ran into anything that would even remotely not kill somebody, but make it look like they're dead. I mean, the closest thing you could think of is like a sleep spell, but
What about-
more than a cursory glance to that would obviously tell you.
Yeah. What about like maybe? Okay. Can I have heard of like a thing that would protect against scrying? Like,
You definitely are not magical.
well, arcane. I have a trickster. Like, I have some
I
magic.
guess that's true. You do. You're a trickster rogue,
Yeah.
aren't you? So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You want another?
Deception and illusion should be something you would know about that. Yeah,
I think it's actually abjuration for those. I
close
think.
enough.
Yeah. Okay. There.
As far as stopping a scry spell, let me look it up.
They're like magic amulets for it. It's like protection against no detection. The spell is no detection, I think, or was in 3rd edition.
It's probably something like protection against scrying now.
Or, yeah, I don't know, non-detection, something like that.
Are you talking where you'll swing at them and they'll just like jump on your sword?
Yeah, because the sword's as big as a person, right? So if I swing my sword at them, like I just miss them, they can like fall onto, like, grab onto the side of the sword. I can pull it back. Looks like they disappeared. But I can say, oh yeah, I smashed them into pieces. But underneath their feet, we would have like a dummy body, or like maybe like some blood works. And the blood would all fly out. This blood bag would like fly apart. And,
I like it.
Oh boy.
It's 3rd level wizard spell.
Do not have it.
Bard,
Nah.
Rangers, and Wizards.
They have it too.
Yeah, that's where we can go get it.
Surprising sorcerers don't get it. That's surprising.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a sorcerer thing.
We'll figure that out when we get to it. I mean,
So yeah, you would know that it is possible to hide from a scrying, and it's possible for the scrying itself to fail.
Mhm.
But you don't know of any way for you guys currently to. You know, Remen is not your. He's not
Yeah,
your
I mean-
average person.
Sure. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like I just don't know. I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to kill her.
You also know he's a leak. He's an arc leak, and he's about as probably. I mean, ZB, you touched him, and
yeah.
you nearly died. Just if you
Well,
want to fake a death to him.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like he's probably gonna reach through and grab her soul, or want some other bullshit. Like he'll want the body, maybe. Like I don't know. I don't know how to fix this.
Since you guys are thinking so heavily about this, actually, Rannick and ZB, I'll have you make insight checks.
Okay. Oh God, no.
Thanks. Drink.
Can I have advantage?
Cough, cough, cough.
God damn, you're good at that too. That's rough.
Right? That's a +8. So,
I almost had a
Rannick,
crit on
you're
advantage.
like, you know, death magic. That's people do that. Yeah, people are weird. Weird people do that.
Yeah, who
And
brings people back from the dead?
That's about as much as you contribute to the conversation. But ZB, you get the feeling that the Rem is testing just how far you're willing to go to save Kima, basically. What are you willing to do to get her back? Or free from his clutches? You'll also kind of get the feeling that he's gathering... Well, first he went after Kima.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he wants things that are extremely powerful. Like, but I don't, like, do I know why? Like, I don't know that I know why.
Then
do I know
he
why?
went after Viltrus, who the twins that you know actually has the power to open portals at will between planes.
Yeah. Like, they were using his blood to power portals, yeah.
And then he sent you after Andon's sword. That seemed to be a little bit more of a personal insult, but the sword itself was still pretty strong. And the fact that it's connected to Lathander, who he has in his clutches already, probably means something as well. Now he's sending you on what seems to be simply an assassination, but he wants you to assassinate this person after she's completed her objective and will basically has come to trust you as party members.
I know, right? It's fucked up. ZB don't want to do it.
This seems to be either the make or break point.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be trustworthy enough to Remen for him to keep you on whatever nefarious plans he has in the future? Or is this a good time to tie up loose ends?
I don't want to be tied up either. Unless it's Abatha. Yeah. Well, you're busy, so you didn't come drink. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll espouse those things to them, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do. Still, it doesn't. I just don't know. I don't want to kill her.
I do. I'll do it.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what else I'm going to get out of this. You know, unless Isabella walks in.
She doesn't seem to be anywhere in the vicinity.
Okay, good.
I will mention a thing that Abatha, she did tell you to go to the Temple of Kohor of the Goddess of the Sea, Umberly.
I know, but
and
no
that
one.
there would
no
be
one-
something for you there.
I know, but no one wants to go.
I said I wanted to go. We have a boat
I'm
now.
down with it. Fuck.
Well, okay, maybe I misunderstood that, or maybe no one, like, yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're headed there now. I mean, we have a meeting in 2 days. We can't get there, and do we have time? We don't have time for that now, do we?
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, we don't know if this is going to be the thing. This might not be the boat that has the person.
Well, we can. That's what ZB's going to hope for. Like this is ZB's hoping that this is a stepping stone, and we'll have time to go there then. And if we can squeak, squeeze, squeak.
It's Squeak Head Taker. He's come to kill you.
Oh God! Did he kill his father?
The ground erupts in hundreds of holes around you as millions of these rat-looking creatures, ratmen, pour up around you in the middle of the ocean.
Vermintide.
Start swarming around you, and you are absolutely just buried in a sea of bodies.
And then you wake up, and your alcohol tolerance has raised.
Yes, and you realize that this was just a alcohol-infused bad dream.
And then you look over, there's a dead body right next to you in bed.
Dun dun dun.
And it has a
No,
tail.
don't worry. It's just the hooker you killed last night. She's a first.
Anyway,
Yeah, like I think if ZB eventually passes out, like he's conflicted and passes out, and yeah, like with no, like I'll say again, like we should go there. It might be something to help us or help her, like, and then yeah, eventually pass out.
all right. Unless you guys are sleeping in the morning, the ship moves on course as Percival said it would, and you guys don't really notice anything different about the sea. It's an overcast day, a little cloudy, and it might have a few pockets of drizzle, but other than that, it's just smooth sailing. A couple hours before you're due to arrive, Percival will round you all up and let you know that this is the time to be on guard.
Okay.
Start looking out.
Boy.
Thorin's gonna go up to like the deck in front of the ship and just sort of get ready and stand there and like do some like aerobics.
Give me an acrobatics check.
But I'm making sure the what's her name is in sight every time I'm doing it, and every time I stick around, I kind of flex.
Isabel has been standing at basically the starboard side of the front of the ship, staring, I don't know, almost menacingly as if she's about to attack the very horizon.
Damn.
Bring me the horizon.
And Thorin here seems to have invented a new school of yoga.
Yep. I asked
That was
her
athletics, not acrobatics.
Oh damn! I'll go to acrobatics. My bad. I'm gonna ask Isabella to come over and like help me stretch.
Give me a perception or a persuasion.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you could that too.
Damn.
So you walk over all jauntingly, and she's like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I've been my quads are feeling real tight. I was wondering if you could come help me work out over there, and I do like the point with both my arms. But at the same time,
From fucking Transformers.
Yeah, I'm like.
And the light, it bounces off that disco ball, and yeah.
Right over there. Right over there.
She kind of looks at you oddly, but I don't know. You have a bit of a suave to your voice this day, and she reluctantly agrees. But okay, we're gonna keep this a little professional, but I'll show you some of the warm-ups we used to do in my squad.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
All right,
You're,
go ahead and roll me
She's that type of person.
the acrobatics.
Okay. Hey. Yeah. Yikes.
All right, so let's see. She might not be used to this anymore. It's been a while. Oh, she's got this.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
So she's doing. She's kind of giving you some backstories, and actually, roll me an investigation or an insight.
Dom's gonna roll an investigation on dead ass. Just. Oh.
You
God
can't
damn it, Cthuran, get out of the
see-
way!
Every time you try to catch a good look, one of the sailors seems to be tying like a bit of rope on the bottom of the floor, or maybe is throwing a pail of water over the deck, and you're getting nothing but sights of big hairy dudes who've been sailing for 10 years. It just, it's like you've got a
It's better
perfect
than
line of
nothing.
sight to her, but every time you look, it's just one of these dudes gets in your way. Anyway,
That's what I'm looking at the whole time.
so Thorn, she actually, as she limbers up, she actually seems to be a little bit more talkative. And you notice her squad didn't hunt people.
Okay.
You get the feeling that what she dealt with, because some of these
hunted halflings.
Some of these stretches actually seem to be not only physical but mental as well.
Okay.
Opening your mind and warding off the evils at bay, stuff like that. You can notice she kind of mentions these in an incantation as she goes along in this this routine that she seems to have been drilled into her over maybe 5 years of training at least.
Phrasing.
But by the end of it, you have heard a couple of people who appear to you as either your best friend or your worst enemy, and you must be prepared to dispel the illusions or you might lose your mind. It sounds very similar to the kind of magic that you ran into against a certain airness.
Okay. All right. Interesting. I'm gonna ask her. So, I'm just gonna be plain. I'm gonna just be straight up with like what I've kind of noticed about her. So your squad, you had back in the day, you didn't really hunt humans, did you?
What? No, we weren't part of any nation or city. We didn't owe allegiance to anybody but Helm.
But who?
Helm. I'll put in the chat.
I'm not much of a godly man myself. Is that some sort of a deity, or?
Yes, he was the god of protection and vengeance. We swore oaths to protect this plane from the more otherworldly things that might wish to dominate it.
So what happened to the rest of y'all?
They... we trusted the wrong people. And for that, I lost all of my friends.
That's rough.
This person that we're going after, he is one of those people.
The people that betrayed you?
Yes.
Oh.
At the time, he was just a mercenary working for a man we'd had dealings with in the past. And he seemed like any other mercenary. You pay him gold and he does the job, but it seems he was also a bit of a opportunist as well.
What does this guy look like? I want to know so I can Smack him with the good side of my sword.
He was a half orc. Very almost. I don't mean to insult you, Thorin, but he was a bit like you. Very aggressive in a fight. He hacked and slashed his way to what he wanted.
I gotta say, there's no one like me. I kind of do like a big Mr. Olympian, like
Give me a
Arnold
performance.
Schwarzenegger. That's all right.
All right, so you do a good job of managing to pull this off, and you actually kind of see the hint of a smile before. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the anger seems to have been only existing to simply cover up how wounded she actually is.
Damn. Hey guys, I really don't want to kill this person now.
She seems to either have an option of being angry at everything or simply breaking down into a sobbing mess who would not be able to handle the world anymore.
Okay, well. Alright, well, that's all I wanted out of that narrative. Now I feel bad.
Percival is going to come over. You notice he might have been standing at a respectable distance during this conversation. And as the conversation seems to stretch into an awkward silence, he'll mention that the fog is actually getting much thicker, and it's probably a sign.
Question, was he also enraptured in my muscles?
He seemed to be pretty impressed since sailors, they do have a lot of contests of strength.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
To pass the boring weeks. And he does mention that, many of the sailors do have wrestling contests.
Oh,
and that you would probably do pretty well in one of those.
Let's do it.
All right. He's like, if we somehow make it out of this, of course you shall wrestle one of our best.
Thorin was already like pre-oiling himself up. He's like, oh, after. Oh, sorry.
We'll wait. How about any of you? Did any of you notice this conversation in the front, or even cared?
Dom was listening because he couldn't get an actual view on something, so he just.
All right, roll me a perception. See how much you heard.
Used his ears instead of his eyes.
I was watching because I thought it was funny watching him kind of flail around.
All right, Don, you do get the feeling that maybe she might have opened up a little bit to Thorn, but as far as the context or the subject, you're not sure.
ZB is at the top of the mast, like peering out again.
All right.
He knows we're near.
You're the first one to basically call out. Percival is giving you his spyglass.
Oh,
and you're
even
the
better.
first to call out that you're rolling into a fog, and this fog is hovering just above the surface of the ocean.
Fog ho!
And see, Percy acknowledges you, and he'll go up, and you'll see him bother Thorin and Isabel afterwards. Mm-hmm. And then he'll go back up. He actually climbs the crow's nest with you. And
what do you make of that, Captain?
That seems like good cover for us.
I'll shake my head. That's good cover for someone. But I don't think it's us.
Let's just hope they're not actually expecting us until tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit hard to navigate, but we can do it. We've been in rougher waters before.
I have the utmost faith in you, good sir.
Don't worry. We'll get you there. I just don't know what there is.
Part of the fun. I'll smile at him.
You guys have a different version of fun than I do.
He'll
climb back down and take his spot. So, yeah, you guys roll into this fog. You notice that Percival has actually called for only the main mast to be up instead of the little small ones, whatever they're called. And your ship's speed drops about by half.
I made sure to switch the flags around too, so it's the same flag that was up when we got it.
There's actually no flag on this ship?
There was no flag, alright.
Yeah. I will.
Was there any flag in the holds or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
I will suggest that we like load the ballista just in case.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so you spend the next 5-10 minutes making sure the ballistas are packed, the bolts are ready, it's got ammunition off to the side, so you don't have to worry about.
Yeah, like I'll take some time and do that. I don't know. Can I get sneak attack with a ballista?
No, I don't think so.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Dom's gonna round up the more than likely boarding party, which is gonna be Rannick, Cthuran.
I think it's only melee based, isn't it?
It's range 2, but like there's that would be silly.
Yeah, it's
ballista
ranged,
is pretty loud.
but it's loud as fuck.
Oh, the bullet. Yeah, it would be silly. Like, well, the sneak attack represents you like picking the like a sneaky spot to hit them in. It's not necessarily.
Well, I mean,
like, yeah, it's
the ballista would hit the sneaky spot and everything within the.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kidding. Like, I was being facetious. It was a joke. Yeah, like I didn't. Yeah. I don't. Well, for the record, I don't think there's any rule that says you shouldn't, but you shouldn't. Like, it's dumb, but funny. But yeah. Yeah. So I'll get that ready and climb back up the crow's nest because that's going to be the best spot for me.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
Yes.
It's going to be disadvantage because of the fog.
Yeah.
Gonna round up the boarding party. Rannick, Cthuran,
Where's
Isabel, and anybody else.
Yeah, boy, let's do it.
I can't find my mouse. Where's my mouse?
I'm guessing in your hand.
We've got
14.
had an issue of us kind of getting separated, so let's try not to do that.
All right. You're not the best at it, but as you spend about 15-20 minutes in this fog before it starts to thin a bit, and you notice a rather large island ahead of you. Most of it is surrounded by cliffs, but there seems to be a very small entrance into the bay beyond. And as far as you can tell, there's a couple of rocks in your way.
Okay, I want to. No, I can't say it yet. All right, I can't say it yet. Okay, like I guess I don't want to call down because it will be loud, but like I'll wave to the captain and point.
Okay.
Like
he kind of tries to peer off into the distance, and you can hear one of them shout at the sailors to take to the bow. And once the sailor gets up there, he almost immediately screams back, fuck, what are they called? The rocks sticking out of the water.
Reef, shoal.
Yeah, reefs up ahead.
Yeah.
And
why is all the rum gone?
So hopefully this guy is a good sailor.
Hopefully. Oh, he's good.
Apparently you picked one of the best captains in the fucking fleet.
Sweet.
Percival nimbly navigates what seems to be an intentional bay that was chosen because anyone who didn't know the entrance would basically beach their ship and be easy pickings for anybody who came out to check. Yep. Percival here nimbly navigates you into the bay. Doesn't even break a sweat. He's smiling the entire time. He is sure of himself. And he's rather proud of his sailing abilities.
Yep.
And as you pull into the bay, it's rather large. You guess it's a good 1.5 miles in diameter, maybe 2 miles deep. And there are absolutely hundreds of ships here.
Ooh.
Well, fuck.
Fireball.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying, are you going to fireball him? Is that real?
No.
Okay.
We're out of range anyway.
We all have to dress up as pirates now.
And each one of the sailors kind of, one by one, looks back at each one of the party members with an absolutely stunned and shocked expression on their face. Like, What the hell did we just sail into?
Oh, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll.
Percival is going to leave the wheel to his first mate, and he's gonna run up to you, ZB, like, do you want us to beach? Do you want us? What's the plan?
I think we're gonna go bluff. Dress up as pirates.
Hey, CB! CB!
Look around. Look.
Dress me up as a pirate!
I'll give you a thumbs up.
You
You
kind of
just get
see
the patch.
Isabel take a couple of steps back as she's staring at the shoreline, and she then turns and walks up to you, ZB, and is like, I think it's time to do a little bit of makeup.
Woo!
I'll nod emphatic. I'll nod excitedly. Like
Pirate
it's fun
party,
to
pirate party, pirate party!
it's fun to do to her makeup because she doesn't like it. That's Stevie does it because it's fun.
All right. So Percival, he's not too excited about dressing up as a pirate, but you hear him bark some orders to his men to start tearing their clothes and rubbing dirt on their face and generally anything to make them blend in more as a bandit crew and not a actually paid and well-fed or a sailor crew.
So I'm like, yeah. I mean, let's go to the cat. How long will it take us to sail in to port? Like an hour.
If we take our time, it'd be maybe an hour and a half too before we beach.
Okay, good. Like sail casually, and come with me. We need to discuss this. And I'll try to round everyone up again. You know, I'll go get my
nod to his sailors to follow his orders, and
I'll go get my disguise kit excitedly.
everybody rounds up in the captain's quarters.
So it looks like we get to play pretend, and I like unhinge the case and like flop it over and like, Isabella, if you please. I pull up a makeup brush.
She is going to close her eyes and shake her head and just.
I do think it's a good idea for all of us to gargle whiskey and rum, just to make sure.
I did that already today. It's good. We're good. So really here we just want to gather information. So we'll try not to get in any fights.
We're about to be pirates, CB. Fights is a way of life.
Well, whatever. We'll not let. Just don't blow the cover. Are there any markings on this ship? Like, would people recognize it as the person who we murdered ship?
No,
Like-
identifying markers, this is just probably a sailing ship they had
Okay. So, yeah.
taken upon maybe a week or two ago.
Yeah, we're here. We're just pirates, and we're here, and we know where here is. We didn't get caught on the reef, so hey, we're good. We're good, right? Kinda.
You
While we're
assume
here-
that you might have the requisite skills to at least bluff your way in, ZB. You've done more with less in your past.
Yeah, like yeah. I'm good. I'm good at this. This is a good thing for me. Like I mean, rub my hands excitedly, and like I'm doing her makeup. Like that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, give me a disguise kit check.
So you Isabella need to be very careful because you get angry easy, and we don't want you to be angry, or at least not the wrong kind of angry.
She's gonna look at you with what do you mean by that?
I'll shrug non-committally. I'm just saying, you wanted to murder the shit out of the other guy. Like we don't want to murder everyone
I'm
here. We
not
have a specific
stupid,
target.
ZB. I know I can't fight all of them.
Well, I mean, you can, but like one by one.
We can.
Thanks,
But
you,
what about-
ZB. I didn't expect that from you.
What?
You gave her a
Okay.
compliment.
I did?
You said ZB.
Yeah, and he said, well, she said I can't fight them all. And he's like, well, I'm sure you can.
I cast
yeah,
banishment on all the pirates.
one by one. One by one. But yeah.
There goes
You burn
your-
up from heat as the energy required to cast all those spells consumes your body.
Does
Roll a
it
new
work?
character.
Does it work?
Roll a new character. You should probably pick the pirate background.
Just a suggestion, but yeah.
I'm gonna say if it works, worth it. Going out in a blaze of
on
glory.
the island.
It's persons.
Maybe the islands.
This
right.
island, just imagine Tortuga, basically.
One creature. Is the island like a giant turtle?
No,
idea.
you don't get dibs on saying that. This is no island. Because it moves. This dibs on that.
No, this wasn't the thing moving, was it?
Yeah.
I mean, Percival, when he said we're getting close, you guys were talking about the coordinates on the map.
Yeah, dibs on saying that because this is no island.
That's no island.
Exactly. All right. So who's next? Like, I'll raise my once I'm done with Isabella.
Me.
You sir, look. You almost look the part anyway, but we'll see what we can do. Perhaps a scar. Well, yes, a nice, vivid scar down the side of your cheek.
Can I get some tattoos, ZP?
If you would like. So you want one that says "Mom," right?
Yeah, and a shark.
And a shark. Perfect. So I'll stencil these on.
Oh, you don't need to keep rolling.
Okay.
We'll use the one for all of them. You do have time for this too.
Yeah. I think it takes like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, this is enough to dress up your party.
Pirate barbarian.
Love it. So we're going to go look for information on well, not Snack.
Isabella's kind of look at you like, yes, that's exactly who we're here for.
But he goes by a different name here.
That's... Yes, that's true.
He goes by Snake now.
Snack. It was Snack, but what's his...
Now he goes by Snake.
Ulgog. The Hound. Ulgog. How do you pronounce that? Ulgog.
Ulgog the Hound.
Yeah. Well, he should be easy. No, he's very. He would be hard to miss, I assume. Missing arm, pick, maul. Yeah. I think we can do this.
Big sword boy.
So how many people are we bringing with us?
I suggest I'm gonna like
just the party.
Yeah, and I'm like the captain. I'm gonna say, do you want to stay in port, or would you feel more comfortable like shadowing us?
We'll. We aren't pirates. We don't. We'd stick out like a splinter in a sore thumb.
Well, what I'm saying is, do we want to make plans for you to meet us back or land in 3 days, or?
We will stay heel point over to basically the edge of the forest where there's hardly any ships. You'd be able to pick yours out from basically the 3 of them already over there pretty easily. It's like if there's anything wrong, run there. We will basically the ship will be primed to leave. We will keep it ready.
Okay.
So we still have like 3 weeks worth of rations too, right?
Oh yeah, it's only been 3 days.
Okay, so we're good on food. So okay, cool. We don't need to resupply or anything. I'm used to stars where you have to resupply every time you turn around. Good. Like well, we'll see. Like I'll nod it, or like nudge.
Just try not to have them too hot on your heels. It still takes time to push a giant ship into the water.
I'll like gesture to Rannick, like our friend here might be able to help with that. But I'll nudge Thrun's knee because that's about all I can reach. Maybe your shin.
Yeah.
So, my fine big friend, you're going to be my first mate, eh?
Yeah. Arg.
Oh god, we're all gonna die.
Well, as long as they don't ask me about ships, we're good.
Yeah, true. A real captain doesn't sail his own ships.
Wrong.
wrong character. Yeah.
If you pull a good one out, Nate, I'll give you inspiration.
Oh.
No, just sometime tonight.
Too late, you blew it.
Okay.
The pressure.
Negative. I get negative inspiration.
If it's
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
yeah, I will give you disadvantage on a roll of my choosing.
What if it's really bad?
If you make me physically gag from it, then you can just win the campaign.
Okay. I'm good with that. All right.
Grandma's
do it.
panties.
You
Always
want to
tasted
make it
up.
look like he's missing his tongue?
We can just say that. Like, I mean, we don't have to. Like, I don't know how I would do that.
Just don't open your mouth.
Yeah, like I think we can just say that. Like, he's mute. What are they gonna do? Like,
Why don't you
Maybe-
want to roll deception checks, Dom? Let me look.
So I can't.
Yeah, why don't you want to?
Because I only have a zero in my deception.
our weakest link.
Alright. So you guys hop off the ship after ZB has basically touched you up and done you look more piratey than many of the pirates you actually pass on the beach.
Yeah. Do they? I mean, does anyone like come to the ship to say who the fuck are you, or
Nope.
like
Nobody
All
even
right.
cares you're here.
fuck yeah, all right.
It's like real life.
Oh.
As you get towards the port and the more permanent docks, you notice bars and hotels and buildings stop popping up. These buildings were, I mean, it looks like they were built recently, maybe within the last 4 or 5 years, but they do not look very well. There's axe chips in the pillars that hold up ducts. There's holes in the walls. Most of the windows are gone. There's
What
just
windows?
trash
Yeah.
and litter all over the beaches and the streets. Just nobody is taking care of this. There is no central authority taking care of this town. You can already, just walking up to the town itself, you've already seen a half a dozen fights break out. One dude seemed to have gotten knifed, actually. And generally a lot of drunken idiots.
I mean, I slap whoever's next to me on their lower region, and this is my kind of place here.
This place is pretty.
I think you need to roll to see
Humble.
if it was Isabella and see if she punches you.
Not her nether regions, just the lower region.
Are you gonna slap her though?
I mean, I'll hit whoever's next to me, like, you know, like in a friendly
I'm pretty
way.
sure that's Thorn.
Yeah, like, yeah. So it's probably your like calf.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like 2.5 foot tall, I think. So yeah.
I grab ZB like football style with my hand, just like one hand,
Hey now, put me down. Don't do that.
put him on my shoulder. Like, come on, Captain, let's get ready to go. I
Oh
like
my god, we're all gonna die.
like march along.
Alright, as you guys are walking up the street, it's getting rather crowded now. It's a busy week a busy weekend down in downtown. Thorin, I actually need you to make me an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Oh, that's so easy.
To not drop me. Don't-
Oh, just barely. So this random guy, as you're walking by, he reaches out and grabs you with these giant bear paws.
Ooh. Okay.
And
There.
Fight time. Let's do it. Come on,
Do it. Do I need to roll to not fall off, or?
he rolls a 17 to hit you.
Okay, that hits. Yeah.
What's your
bring it on,
AC?
motherfucker.
All right.
It's 15. Do it. What you got?
And he just fucking headbutts you right in the nose. You can instantly feel blood coming out of your nostril.
Okay. All right. I start to draw my giant sword.
I'm like, no.
I say
no.
I was gonna say something real cool though. I was gonna say it's time for me to walk the plank, and I pull out my
Is that
giant.
the name of your sword? Is your sword called the plank?
My sword is called the plank.
It is now.
And I pull it out. How big is it compared to him? Is it as big as him?
This sword is about 4 feet long and 2 feet wide.
Okay.
It's a Final
maybe
Fantasy
5 feet
sword.
long. Yeah.
I want to do a non-lethal hit with it.
It's
Okay,
the
so
Buster
what-
Sword.
Just
I
hit him
was-
with the side like a fucking hammer.
Yeah, I want to smack him in the side
All right.
with this sword.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
That's kind
17.
of plus 10. Well, if you're just doing blunt, it's not slashing. I mean,
But
Yeah.
So he
make that
headbutts
point.
you, and you kind of reel back. And as you step forward again, you pull this giant ass sword off your back, and just bring it back down and smash him in the shoulder. And he immediately clutches it and reels back and looks at you with a kind of a wild glee in his eyes. And he's like, "All right, boys, it's a real fight. Let's get him."
Oh, let's do it, Captain.
we can't
And-
take you anywhere.
I guess that's initiative, boys.
yeah, I shake
And
my
then,
head.
and then Thorin yells, "Yarg!"
We're all gonna die.
We don't have any.
I don't have a page for this either. Fuck.
Let's just put our tokens down.
Oh my god, that's a giant gnome!
Dun dun dun.
5, 4, 5.
I am a giant gnome.
Oh boy. I wasn't expecting this.
Where's my guy not going down?
But I don't want to fight.
Too bad.
Character isn't going down for some reason. Weird. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now I'll make that 18.
So, do I need to roll something because I was on Thorn's shoulder and fell off?
Roll me just a dex save, I guess.
All right.
Did you fall off though? I'm pretty sturdy.
You took a swing.
Fires.
Have you tried to balance something on your shoulder while swinging a bat?
I bet that's hard.
I am very muscular, very broad-shouldered.
And well, I'm dexterous, so I probably fell, but whatever. I didn't fall far. I'm not prone, I don't think, so I'm fine.
I just like imagining you as my second head.
Are you an Etten? I think it's Etten.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't click on my character again.
Do you even have
Did
You
your
do this
out
every
here?
time,
I don't-
Tyler.
I don't think so. He was out.
You shit.
There we go.
One second.
Let's do this shit.
Jesus.
I wish.
Oh, you didn't click it the first time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't do too bad.
So bad.
It
You
might be
beat almost anyone else.
wizard. That might not be normal.
Maybe you should stab him.
There could be pirate wizards, right?
I mean, why not?
Like, yeah. I feel like that's a fucking thing.
I'm pretty sure that actually happened in real life.
Yeah. we live in a world of fantasy. I'm pretty sure there's a pirate wizard.
If only.
Aw.
Like,
Or-
come on. Or a wizard pirate, however he identifies.
You're a pizzard.
However he identifies.
A pizzard or a wirate?
Pizard.
Wirate? Pizard or wirate, yeah.
Pizard.
Yeah, I like pizard.
Who doesn't like pie?
love
I like pie.
Exactly.
Oh, now we gotta re-roll again.
God damn
Why?
it. It took him down.
It cleared the initiative counter.
Really? Because it's still up for me.
Not for us.
How about
I
now?
think you can
You'll have to delete it.
Yeah.
try moving our tokens to the page. Maybe they'll do it.
Oh, that's why. All right.
Yep.
Oops, that's the wrong thing.
Pizard. No, well, I mean, a wizard's got to get spell components somehow. Like, I mean, you steal booty and
How do I move tokens from one page to another?
I like
Uh,
booty.
You should
highlight them and copy.
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right click and copy and paste, and that should do it. If not, whatever, we can just add it anyway.
Yeah, just click on them and re-roll.
Okay.
I know what I got, so.
I had a 9.
No big.
No.
Oop,
Close enough.
18, baby boy.
Damn it! Stop changing your shit. There we go.
No, stop it. Sweet little baby boy.
ZB the only one left. There you go.
There we go.
Jesus.
I don't. Let me look.
You want to keep that one?
I would.
Yeah, no shit.
I would like to keep that one, but
You know, that's like that's exactly double what you had last time.
okay, set a 10. All right,
Yeah, you had a 10. None of us rolled very high.
that's fine. Whatever.
I mean, none of it. That's not. No, it's bad, but
Nah, it's not.
none of it's very good.
If I was a spec, then yeah, I would care more.
What if
Oh, I
was
have to delete half these. Great.
Bum 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 bum.
just a slob like one of us?
Bum 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 bum.
Is that Mr. Sandman? Mr. Sandman, give me a
Bring me
dream.
a dream.
Bum, 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 bum. Na, 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 na.
Dun-dun-dun.
Don't remember the words for that
That
at all.
scared me.
John, you ruined it.
No, that was the metal version of Mr. Sandman. Oh, Enter Sandman.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's.
I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow.
Okay.
Crinkle, crinkle. Sorry, guys.
Level 20? Damn.
God damn
Crinkle,
it.
Crinkle tinkles.
crinkle, crinkle. Crinkle,
Alright,
crinkle. I
so
got a tinkle.
as you hit this dude, he's actually he seems to be enjoying this now.
Alright, yeah. I give him one of those, like, let's bring it on, like, my hands. Like, come on, do it.
In the middle of the fight, he looked up at me in my eyes and said, "Let's get it on."
What is that from? I know that.
What's the name of the song? I can't remember the
Step
singer.
Brothers.
It's some Step Brothers.
Yeah. Pretty sure he's gonna rape me. I'm not a raper.
Alrighty, so he's gonna go after you again, Thorin.
Bring it on.
Ow.
Does it-
Twice.
Alright,
Does Can I tell if he's doing? Is he trying to kill Thorin, or like is he just playing, or what is this?
Roll me insight, I guess.
I will on my turn, I guess.
We'll know after this hit. Bring it on, bitches.
Yeah, he's trying to kill.
I don't know. It kind of seemed like he was enjoying himself.
So
14.
he swipes at Thorin twice, and he actually manages to get some good hits, but you notice he actually turns his blade before it cuts skin.
He's not going lethal. He's just enjoying a good fight.
Who's this dude in front right here? That looks kind of like a gay man.
That gay man is Dom.
Okay.
I
So
had to
this
change
dude,
pictures.
I actually need you to roll a acrobatics or an athletics check.
Dom?
Dom. Never mind. You're grappled.
Jesus.
That's crit, boys.
Oh,
Drink.
fuck. You suck.
So
I
this
mean, I
dude
guess if
just-
John had gotten a crit, it would have canceled out.
So this dude runs straight at you, Dom, and leaps, and he kind of catches you flat-footed, and he just buries you into the ground as he starts getting on top of you.
I mean, look at his little token there. He probably likes it.
Damn right.
Alright. And these guys are actually just gonna kind of back up and enjoy the show at the moment.
Okay.
So Thorin, it's on you.
Yeah, boy. Well, I'm gonna rage.
Well then,
So it's +2 to all my damage, and I have resistance to everything. So get ready, get fucked, motherfucker. And yeah, another swing of my. Yep.
Oh,
18 definitely hits him.
Yep. So do I?
I just wanted to be
Oh.
known. It's just at 27.
What? Okay.
I was
the
gonna
other one
say,
was a crit.
huh?
The crit is 31 damage.
Yeah.
But notice that 18 was actually just an 8.
Yeah, that sword is pretty
Notice
stupid.
the 30. Yeah, this sword's pretty fucking boss. But I can only use it once, right, Adam?
Yep, that's your only attack for the turn.
Yep. So I smack him.
It's so fucking big.
I smack him for 27.
Basically.
Ow.
All right. So you wallop on this dude, but he seems pretty unfazed by the actual physical pain, and if anything, he's getting pretty psychedelic. Maybe pain's his thing. You don't
He's
know.
into that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Isabella's going to defer her turn until after Rannick goes, so
Misa turn.
we'll put her down there. And now it's Tyler's turn.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay.
Come on now, Redbeard.
Hey, Zoidberg.
Okay. And restrict.
What about Zoidberg?
Why
Yeah,
not?
what about Zoidberg?
Am I able to see this dude that is there?
Oh yeah. It's
Another one
pretty
grab.
crowded, but you can definitely get a good look on him.
Okay. And that's the guy that we're attacking, right?
Currently it's just these two in front. The other
Yeah.
three have kind of backed off to watch their buddies beat the shit out of some people.
Okay. Defense-wise, he's just a pirate. So I'm guessing he's not very armored or anything. Probably just a weapon.
He seems to have pretty patchy leather armor. It doesn't look great, but it probably does the job.
Probably flammable, right?
Leather armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
It's
kidding
leather.
yourself, Tyler.
Uh-huh.
Dom, you are currently grappled on the floor.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics? Oh shit, he would actually have proficiency in this. That's the wrong roll. Anyway, so for your action, you do manage to fight him off and stand up, but to break grapples actually requires an action.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, ZB, it's your turn. Unless you want to move, Dom.
Nah, I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay.
I don't know that I want to escalate this. I guess
Seems
I'll.
more like a friendly contest, honestly.
You are a
Yeah.
captain. You can choose what you want to do, Captain.
Yeah, I don't want to escalate this. I think that I'll move.
I will
over,
say
like-
Thorin is having a lot of fun, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with you enjoying yourself. This is okay.
You.
I'll move over to here and I'll look at the three of the three people that haven't engaged in the contest and raise a hand let this be no actions.
The dude immediately in front of you, actually, he's very interested in you walking away from the two bigger people from you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
were you gonna roll an insight this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Insight. I'm not very good at
Oh,
that.
wow.
But
Wow.
So the dude who initially headbutted
He's not very
Thorn
good at
probably did it because Thorn looks like the biggest threat on the street right now,
yeah,
and this is probably just a dick measuring contest.
yeah, sure.
And his buddy just joined in because looks like a bit of fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
This dude right over here, as you moved in front of him,
Mhm.
you look like such an easy target right now. You're a small little gnome. You're barely armored.
Bring it. Yeah.
He's gonna
it's
go
fine.
after you next turn.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm fine with that. But I'll hold a hand. Don't escalate this. Kind of. I won't say that, but in different words.
All right, Rannick, your turn.
All right, can I do a perception to see if I notice the guy eyeballing ZB?
Sure.
Are you eyeballing me?
Yep. You notice his body language definitely shifts from basically spectator to aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well I'm gonna walk up next to ZB and just kind of pull out my mace and get ready.
All right.
You're to walk up next to another man and pull it out. Weird.
You don't just whip it out like that. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
man.
Jesus.
Hey man,
Take him out on a date for.
you miss out on every shot you don't take.
Isabel's gonna come stand next to you, Armel. She's not really interested in
Michael
this.
Scott.
I'm pointing at someone.
She's
so,
got nothing to prove, so.
This is
Alright,
the point
so
of
it's this
inquiry.
dude's turn. He is gonna come and
Ooh, gross.
he is gonna go straight after you and throw a couple punches, ZB.
Okay. Is it unarmed or like?
Yeah, it's unarmed attacks.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, it's
hit
20
one
hits, I know.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
I'll use the uncanny dodge or evasion, whichever one it is, to half the damage.
Okay.
I take 1 damage. All right.
Alright, so he comes up and it seems like he definitely underestimated you. But he did manage to get a pretty good hit in.
I kind of laugh a little bit, like, is that all? Like, come on now.
Alright, Thorin, he's going after you.
Bring on, bitch. Oh,
Oh, that's a crit, boys.
that's a crit, motherfucker. This dude's on it. He's ready to go.
Drink up.
Mm.
Alright, and that's plus another 15 damage from the crit. So it's 27 damage total.
We
I
trying to
have it
kill
because
these
you're
guys?
raging.
Oh, it's half because I'm raging. How much? So how much damage total?
That's 27.
Whatever is half of 27, 13.
Oh, fuck.
Round down.
So Thorin, you guys are going back and forth, and this guy pulls a move out of fucking nowhere, and absolutely smacks you across the side of the face with the flat of his blade. Like if he was going for deadly cuts, this would have hurt pretty bad. As it is, your pride's pretty wounded. Dom, the guy is
Alright.
actually going to try to grapple you again.
He wants him some dom.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, jeez.
Seems to be a wrestler. Oh,
Oh,
damn,
boys.
Dom.
Whoa!
Dude,
Woo!
you gotta give me like a couple minutes between these.
Here we go. Now the night's off.
So he's definitely pretty. He's probably been in quite a few scruffles around here, Dom. But you just see this coming from so far away. You hardly move to the side, but you trip this dude as he lunges towards you, and he eats dirt right in front of you.
Like, does he actually eat dirt? or-
Yeah, no, he is prone in front of you.
Okay, so I have a question. Do either of these guys look like they could actually pick up and hold my sword? Like, could any of them lift it?
The guy in front of you might be able to.
Or the guy in front of Dom couldn't, like,
He's
at all?
definitely more of a runner looker.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my sword at him.
Okay. He's actually
then-
currently on the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep him. I'm just gonna like drop my sword on him so I can pull out my maul
All right.
just to keep him down,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start smacking the shit out of this dude with my maul.
All right. So you throw, basically you just teddy bear toss his sword over at this dude, and he's laying on his stomach at the moment, and you can just hear probably maybe a couple of ribs get cracked as this 100-pound piece of metal just lands on him. And you can hear hear a audible, definitely even above the street crowd, this guy groan.
Okay.
Wait,
And-
what?
And you pull out your maul to take a couple swipes to this guy in front of you.
All right. I get 2 attacks, I believe. Unless I played a barbarian. Do I get 2 attacks or 3 attacks this
If
point?
you frenzy, you get 3, but after you've done frezzing, you get a level of exhaustion.
I thought you were a bear barbarian. Are you not?
Yeah, I am.
You don't get the frenzy then.
Yeah, you don't get frenzy if you're bear.
Oh, no, I'm primal, or I'm
The frenzied.
berserker. Yeah, berserker.
Oh, okay.
So
thought you were
yeah,
bear
he does
for some
have frenzy attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
But no, I'm just gonna go double attack. I'm not gonna frenzy yet because I get exhaustion. So I'm just gonna.
It is kind of midday.
So. Okay. Mall time. Yep. Yep.
Mall of
dude.
cracking? Oh.
Yep. Yep.
See, it's a mall, but it's also a giant crack pipe.
That's
Oh.
33 damage from my giant
Jeez,
crack.
how many special weapons do you have, asshole?
Yeah, he's
I'm
got
a
a
sword-
point.
I have
Just a
2.
few.
I mean, he is a blacksmith. You can just make his own.
So am I.
You're not a blacksmith.
Yeah, where's my fucking special
I have-
gems at?
You're a
I have
cleric.
proficiency in Smith's tools.
You're not
Well-
a good blacksmith like me.
You know what you're doing with them. You can't create art.
That's my entire background is
And
I'm a
blacksmithing.
dwarf.
Fucker.
You-
It's like second nature.
All right, Aaron.
also
This
a cleric.
fucking iron golem sword is your fault.
Fair. Okay.
It actually.
You threw it at us, and he wanted the goddamn sword from it. And
I
then
didn't think he could actually wield it.
It's because he took that legendary strength feat.
Yeah, boy.
It's the only reason I gave it to him. And then you guys all wanted magic weapons, and I gave him some magic
You mean we
items.
bought magic weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a sense.
It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, yes, Thorin, you are mighty fine good at this. And you definitely great hit into this guy's chest, and you actually see him digging his feet as he gets knocked back a couple feet or so.
Help this motherfucker have. Let's do this. Holy shit.
And then Tyler, it's your turn.
Okay. Was it blink?
Oh, you can blink now?
Misty step. No, Misty step. That's a
Oh.
That is a bonus action.
Okay,
You
I'm
can
gonna.
blink? I've been closing one eye at a time.
It's
Well, here's
30
the
feet,
thing.
right?
Here's the thing. None of us in the campaign have actually blinked yet. All our eyes are super dry.
You're gonna jump into the middle of this?
Imagine with
Yeah.
the sea spray in him too.
Yeah. God damn.
Well, it's moisture.
I don't know.
Yeah, but with salt in it.
Oh no.
You're gonna die.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
You can't.
Okay.
What?
The
He has a
faithful hound.
What the fuck's that?
It's
He has a
level
hound.
4
That's
spell.
faithful.
It did the damage. I don't know why. I can see you getting into my shit, man.
You conjure a phantom watchdog in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, where it remains for the duration until you dismiss it as an action or move 100 feet away from it. The hound is invisible to all creatures except you and can't be harmed. When a small or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it without first speaking the password, the hound
Oh,
starts
30
barking
feet?
loudly. The hound
Fuck,
sees...
Wait, hold up.
The hound sees... Nate... The hound
I'm
sees
sorry.
invisible creatures and can see into the ethereal plane.
What is this
What
from
the
the regular
fuck?
book?
It
Yeah.
ignores illusions. The
What
hound
the fuck?
the hound can attempt to bite one creature within 5 feet. The hound's attack bonus equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
So you have to do it as a
You're basically making a spell attack.
yeah. Make
Why
sure.
did you Misty Step? If you can just summon him within sight.
Yeah.
The range is
Yeah.
30 feet.
He
So-
teleported 30
It was
feet.
within 30 feet.
I was more of thinking like I didn't want it to anybody else to be in the range, but I thought it was 5 feet. It is 5 feet, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, wait.
Yeah.
You can only cast one spell per turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You can oh that's right. You can cast a cantrip.
One spell and a cantrip. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't a cantrip. Well,
That was
okay
definitely
then.
not a cantrip, no.
Oh,
Imagine if Misty Step was a cantrip.
that's what I meant. That's not a.
You gotta
Cantrip.
recall
So-
her.
Yeah. So retcon
Oh.
that. Like what? Like
So knowing that now, what would you do?
yeah.
Probably
I'm
not that.
guessing you don't want to jump into the middle of 4 guys as
No.
a wizard.
Damn it! It was gonna be great, guys. I have a dog, invisible dog, biting everybody in the little ankle.
I mean you could just stay back there and cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sort
but
of-
then he wouldn't be within my 5
You're
foot.
not, I mean, you're not that
Can't
far
he
away.
move? though?
He can attack people within 5 feet of him.
Oh,
Your dog exists as its own entity.
okay. Yeah. Well, we'll do that. Okay, so 30. It walks in 30 feet. So if I go here, oh god. Oh god. All right. Right here. I'm gonna make a little puppy.
Alright.
Can I see that far?
Let me get a token for you. Do they have puppy tokens?
Puppy token.
I hope so. Otherwise, what's the point of playing?
I guess it kind of looks like a puppy.
Looks like a gray
What
block.
kind of puppy you've seen?
It's the ugliest puppy I've ever seen. Just
All right.
saying, yeah.
It is now controllable by you, Tyler. You should be able to move it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just make him right here.
Play
And he's
it.
gonna bite
Big-ass
Mr.
lizard.
You wanna have me roll again, or?
It's a spellcasting attack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I drug it in here, but it didn't do it right. Okay, we'll just
Laugh at me, you son of a bitch.
I'll just do firebolt because that would be the same thing, right? Same roll.
What, for the attack roll?
Yeah.
Firebolt
would.
will use the same attack ability.
Okay.
You have a +8, by the way. You could just roll a d20 +8. So yeah, your hound hits for 22 damage.
Damn.
So you guys see this dude in the back who isn't really doing anything. He kind of kneels down and lets out this yelp as something seems to, I don't know, attack his leg, but there's nothing there.
What the fuck?
I just sit back and cross my arms.
I don't know.
All right, Dom, it's your turn.
So he's on the ground, right?
Underneath the
Yes,
sword.
he is underneath you.
I'm gonna shake my head at him and then like double slap him on both cheeks with the flat of the lucky blade. I get advantage for this, don't I?
Yeah, he's on the ground in front of you.
I don't think you
Don't
need
need
it.
it for that one. Well, this is just gonna be non-lethal. I didn't roll superiority, so. But that does get a +2 because of feat, so it's 13 damage.
I mean, roll advantage anyway, because you might crit.
No.
Okay.
And here's the second one with advantage.
Hey, do you want a 24 or a 24?
Which one do you want to take,
13
man?
damage.
And do you want 11 damage or 11 damage? Damn. You should be playing your sorcerer right now.
Yeah, right?
Alright. So you get since they actually see his prone and your attacks get advantage, any attacks that hit do crits automatically.
Right,
What?
so that's
Why?
actually,
Why?
Because he's prone.
Oh, so it's not automatic crit.
No, you just get
I don't think
advantage.
so,
Like,
yeah.
what would it be crit?
well, wait, is a sword making it so he's,
He's
What is it?
immobile. He's immobile.
Let's see. Prone condition.
He just gets advantage on melee.
I think if
He's-
he's prone, it depends if
he's
the sword
also-
makes him immobile or not.
Has
Also-
advantage.
Also
That's it.
immobile.
It's just advantage.
Now, like, there are things for a rogue that would give like an automatic crit, but yeah,
The assassin, if you have advantage, you get the automatic crit if they're still surprised.
yeah. So there's
It's
things for that.
incapacitated that's gives
Yeah.
you the advantage.
That's what y'all did to my enemy. Yeah.
It's one of these.
Is
Oh,
he-
it's
well,
paralyzed.
He is immobile.
Alright, so he's prone, so you just get advantage, so both of those hit.
So that's 13 damage. Each, so 26.
Damage, alright. So you wall up on this guy pretty hard, and he seems a bit dazed. ZB, the dude in front of you, just punched you in the face.
I am not happy about that. Like, that is not a thing ZB is liking.
Arr, Captain, give him your best shot.
I don't know that I want to fight him still. Like, I mean, whatever. Like, is there any reason I can't do non-lethal with
No.
any of the weapons that I have?
You can choose to do non-lethal whenever you want.
What is
Stab him in
the
the leg or something.
like? What's the
Sneak attack
if
with non-lethal.
if I punch, what is the?
It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so I don't want to do that because I have a no strength mod. So is it strength or dex, or is it just strength?
It's just strength.
Whatever then. I guess I'll draw. Guess I'll draw a dagger maybe, and like try to beat him with the pommel of it. Yeah, like I'll draw a dagger and try to beat him down with it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit him.
Yeah, be off of me. Get.
Alright, so you kind of hit him with the pommel and you graze maybe his chin or something, and he kind of looks at you incredulously like, what did you expect that to do?
Escalation of force. Yeah.
Oh, I'll show
I'm
you.
more surprised that a
escalation.
gnome did hit a human in the chin.
I can leap pretty high. You know,
Alright,
it's
Rannick,
like-
it's your turn.
bounce around like Yoda. It's good.
Okay. So he has already started attacking. Well, I guess I'll just take a swing. Second.
So because they're two short people, it's fair because they make
Wow.
one whole person, right?
Rannick, you don't. You don't
It's
do
just kind of a
anything with
warning swing.
that.
I'm like, I've got this. Maybe I'll
Back
throw you
off.
off. Yeah.
Alright. And Isabella, she's still not interested.
Yep.
Alright, Thorin.
Let's do it.
It's coming after you again. Oh.
Now,
So you seem to falter at first, but picks it back up.
Alright.
14 damage, damn.
7.
Down to 7.
Alright. Dom, the guy is going to pick himself up. He's not going to grapple you this time. It's not been working out for him. So, he's just going to swing at you with his maul.
Wait, he should have to do a string contest against my sword.
Oh, that's right. So,
Or he could acrobatics, like roll out from underneath it or something. You know, he could do.
he does not. This sword has him pinned to the ground as he tries to wiggle to the side to somehow escape its weight. And ZB, this dude is going to pull out his sword and start swinging at you.
All right, well, fine. Like, all right,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
it got escalated.
Yeah, it's escalated. Okay, he misses the first one. Second one. I don't know that I want to waste a spell slot on this.
Well, he's going to do 6 damage.
Yeah, I'll do 3 because I'll do the reaction thing.
Alright. And Thorin, it's your turn.
Now, is this lethal or non-lethal?
He just...
Is he trying to kill me, or
no.
is?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not yet.
He
Not
seems
yet.
a little hated towards you. He might hate gnomes for some reason.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, you're attacking my captain? Yarg!
That's a crit, boys.
Yarg!
Oh damn! Holy fuck!
That's 35.
And
He's raging still, so it's more.
Yeah, that's true.
14 does hit actually.
37
So-
plus 16.
Don't you get more? Oh, 37 plus 16,
Mm-hmm.
and then the 14.
Would be 16.
All right, so you take this maul and you just slam it into this dude's stomach, and you see him keel over and just—he's absolutely double over it in pain. He falls to the ground. His weapon falls out of his hand, and he's starting to roll around the ground. You can see tears start streaming out of his eyes. He is down for the count.
Fantastic.
Yikes! That was wow. That was 51 damage.
In one turn.
Sorry, that was
51
55 damage.
Yes. Yes.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You literally took this guy down to 1 hit point.
Well, the bright side is we can go buy them a beer
This
now.
guy
of
is going to
course.
come up and he's going to start dragging his friend away.
Good
Attack
idea.
of opportunity.
Oh yeah.
If you want to knock either one of these dudes out or try.
I'm not the one dragging him away. I'm like, no, he's mine. And I pick up my
Oink.
Alright, so since the sword takes an entire action, I'm not going to let you use it as reactions.
Oh, so I'll just use my maul.
You can keep the same attack roll.
Okay.
So it's the 17 hits. So who are you hitting? The guy you already took out?
No, the guy who's taking him away. I'm like, no, he's mine.
Alright, so you definitely hit him, and he immediately lets go. And like, yeah, dude, no. You beat the shit out of him. He earned it. He earned whatever is coming to him.
I'm gonna grab the dude that's laying down in front of me by the collar and be like, you tell him that ZB, what's your captain name?
I don't know. Zendor.
You tell him that Captain Zendor's cruise owns this beach.
Don't say that.
And I throw him back to his friend and be like, get him out of my sight.
Just before you throw him, he's gonna say, "No problem, as long as you buy a first drink. I'm gonna
Yay!
You made a friend. There's a first.
Yay! Orin finally made a friend.
All right, Tyler, it's your turn now. All right, yeah, the dog definitely hits him.
Jesus.
Fight the other ankle this time.
22 damage again. All right, so this guy also goes down. He seems to
So
be
what? We don't know.
he falls to the ground screaming about his fucking calves.
Something bit.
And
Guy
he-
in Batman falls over.
He seems to have problems walking, and he's absolutely bewildered as what just took him out.
So what? So please tell me that your faithful hound is like a Chihuahua or something.
Oh yeah.
Like,
No, it's the dog we have at home actually.
Something just bit me in the ass.
It's a Yorkie poo.
oh, lovely, love it.
An ethereal Yorkie poo. Great.
Yep. It's purple.
All right, Dom, it's your turn. This guy is still stuck under this fucking iron sword that is probably as big as him.
Oh. Oh no.
That's a crit, boys.
Oh no. It's a crit both ways.
That's a crit, boys.
22. Is he out yet?
You knock him the fuck out, and you can see his body just go limp as he stops struggling to get out from underneath his sword.
What a bitch.
I'll sheath the sword.
You're lucky you had advantage because that
I'm
was
going to
not
tap-
one otherwise.
The sword actually lets him reroll.
Oh, does it? Oh yeah. But doesn't want to waste it.
I'm going to tap my friend here and ask him to lift up the blade. Well, I won't ask, but I'll point to the blade.
Yeah, I do it. I lift it up. Easily.
This guy would probably thank you if he wasn't unconscious. Alright, ZB. You want to intimidate this guy or something? Two of his friends just got knocked the fuck out, and a third one's like, you know what? This is bad. Actually, 3 of his friends are gone. And the only one remaining is like, you know what? This isn't a good idea.
Yeah, like, come on, buddy. We'll go buy a drink. Like, that was a good fight. Unless you want to keep going, and I'll actually draw my rapier now.
Alright, roll me persuasion. Or maybe intimidation. I don't care which.
I'm not. I mean, I will fuck him up if I have to, but I don't. Like, I don't feel like I should.
You're like 2
my
feet
God.
tall. I will fuck you up.
That's perception.
I will fuck you up.
So what do you say?
Guys, we've had too many crits.
Maybe you just, Mike, you just roll perception.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron, I warned you before we even started this.
Persuasion.
Oh
You're not even
shit.
drinking, you
Oh shit.
Ooh, crit,
No, no.
That's a
Look at
double
all of
crit. That's 3 crits in a row, technically.
4 rolls and 75% of them are 20s. Wow.
And one of them was a 1.
And one's a 1. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Your 10
It
was a 1.
was. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ugh, guys.
Wow.
I need a new
Anyway,
drink.
yeah, this guy, even though he seems to have a personal vendetta against you,
Hmm.
he's just swayed by your words, and you see him like begrudgingly pull his hand out
Yeah.
in a peace offering, basically.
Yeah. Come, where's the best tavern in town? We'll buy you a drink. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. You know, he points to the dude who was under the sword. He's like, he actually was our alcoholic in the group, but
Oh,
I'll
it's
take
Adam.
you to the place. Oh.
Oh.
I'll take you to a place, a bit close to home.
Yeah, like, I mean, I've kind of look like I don't want to carry this guy. Like, Rannick, do you want to like not make us not have to carry him?
I don't know. I feel like he may have earned a little bit.
Anybody
Other
got
than
some
that.
whiskey on him? He's an alcoholic. Maybe he'll wake up. I'm not talking. I'm just motioning.
Can I just use like medicine to stabilize him?
Oh yeah, you can wake him up.
So I
too.
don't. Yeah,
I mean,
to
I'm
wake
sure you
him
got
up and
like
shit.
smelling salts or something.
Yeah, so I don't like give away my cleric nature and shit.
Yeah.
All right, so
Dodgeball.
you go over there and very healing, like you kick him in the ribs to wake him up. You kind of see him jerk around a bit.
I am a
Before-
healer
Ew.
of people.
He
Why is he
realizes where he is, and he immediately stands up. And then
I'm like, come on, we're getting a drink.
I
No.
could do that. I need to do that. Oh, this headache. Oh god.
Yes. As I walk past, like I'm gonna walk past this guy that's down. Like, what the fuck happened to you?
Something bit me ankles.
Be off with you.
So does the guy who's under the sword, does his cheeks have like the exact outline of a sword?
Oh yeah. Like you ever give somebody a 5-star on their back? This is the sword version of that on his face.
It would basically be his entire face.
What the hell? Something hamstrung me.
Something bit me.
There's a monster. It's around
Mon-
here.
$1 million wound. I haven't seen a nickel of that $1 million.
I love that.
You're
movie.
gonna have to carry me.
Like I look at his friend, like I'm not carrying him. Like, fuck that.
All right, so you see him like jerk back as if something had like basically barreled into his chest, and he just gets laid out flat on the ground, totally just stone cold to the world.
I look around like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's
I'm
like
I'm facing the opposite direction. Like you can see my body jerking around like I'm laughing. I'm trying to hold it in. I can't.
I don't think. I mean, I don't think
We
that
haven't seen this yet, so we don't know.
It's
No,
invisible.
I like-
yeah.
I have no idea that this is you're doing. So
This
I'm just
guy,
like-
I mean, ZB, this guy just put on the best impression of being knocked out cold from literal air right in front of you.
yeah. I mean, I'll go slap him like a couple times. Like, I know you're faking. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Get your ass up.
There's no response at all.
I look at his friend. What? Does he do this often?
We don't know him.
Do you
He just
know him?
kind of followed us from the bar. He
Well,
just
fuck
seemed-
this guy. Let's go.
Leave him in the street. Someone else find him. Maybe he'll pick his pockets. He's yeah.
can
You
I
actually
slide
see him start rummaging through his pockets,
If he didn't, I was going to.
and you see him triumphantly pull out this little coin purse, and he slices it open to split it with you, ZB, and you see 3 copper pieces fall out of it.
I'll hold up a hand. You keep it. It's fine.
Oh, hey, if you're feeling generous there, maybe I can visit your pockets too.
Wouldn't recommend it, friend.
Yeah, they don't want to.
I'll laugh at him a little bit.
I saw what happened to Zanda.
In the day, like, yeah, he sees me walking by carrying his friend.
He's like, you know what? My purse is feeling pretty full at the moment.
Yeah. Well, come. Like, I haven't been here in a long time. So show me around. Give me a tour to the
yeah.
to the closest best bar.
All right, they'll lead you on. Yeah, we got the. Well, We ain't most creative folk. It's just called the watering hole.
There must be a chain of those.
Oh yeah, I see them everywhere, huh?
Is that like McDonald's?
It's McDonald's world.
Chain.
Like it's a safe bet. It's just not a good bet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna follow this guy toward it. Yeah.
All right, and you're gonna see him walk straight up to be like, Ilvin, these these fine gentlemen of
Hey, now,
upstanding repute have offered to buy us a drink.
Come now, I'm a scallywag of extraordinaire.
And you see this kind of old, frailish man, like he's walking around with a cane. He kind of like, what? I'll get out of here, Cthuran. Like, we told you to get out of this bar. You haven't paid your tab in 2 weeks.
What's his tab?
His tab. He puts on some reading glasses. He pulls a little piece of paper in front of him and is like, 8 gold pieces.
I take out 8 gold pieces and slam it down real hard.
Ah, Cthuran, yes, of course you shall have a drink. It seems your tab has been paid in full.
Consider it courtesy of Captain Zendor.
Captain Zendo, I haven't heard that name before.
I'll bow graciously and kind of like flap my cloak a little bit. I recently turned pirate and just kind of stroked my little beard. And,
Greatest captain of all the 7 seas.
Are you his backup man?
He's
Like,
gonna shake
whatever-
his glasses like recently, eh?
He's his hype man.
yeah, that's what
I'm
I'm.
his second mate. I'm his hype
Yeah.
man.
What brings you around this part, Mr. Zendor?
Well, I mean, I heard there was money to be made here in trade and illicit goods. I was hoping that I could find out some good marks, perhaps even.
This is a safe port for those who wish to steal a bit of the dragon's hoard, but as far as this town having any wealth, I'm well, Cthuran here couldn't even pay a tab of 8 gold pieces.
I wait. Like information is what I'm after.
I see. A man of culture. Not like these swine that inhabit these wooden logs they call houses.
Well, everyone must live somewhere, but I prefer the open seas. I'll puff up a little bit. Cloak. I need
He's actually going to reach for your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
ZB, if you don't stop him.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to.
Alright, so he's actually going to yank your arm forward and kind of rub his palm against yours. And you notice his is calloused and basically worn out.
Mine probably has calluses from sword work.
Alright, so he's like, oh yes, I see you pull ropes a bit there in your early days.
Like I'll shake my head, and I'll take my other hand and pat my rapier. I don't pull as many ropes, but shit.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
You're
all
more of
my
a
job now. And I'm flexing in the background.
I have people for that.
Yes,
like
all the good
I'm
captains have people.
I'm more the planner.
Thorin's flexing in the background right now.
I see you have what seems like rather strong help.
A motley crew, to be sure.
It must be tough to keep in line, especially for a man as small as you.
I look up and back at Cthuran.
Yes, definitely one as small as you.
Well, the trick is to bring in enough money to keep them sated.
Yeah. Isn't that the trick for everybody? Come, what do you want to drink?
I'll look at the back of the bar and I'll pick out like a medium liquor of some description. Like nothing crazy expensive, but
What's the most expensive beer they have?
Oh, God, we're gonna get robbed.
I do have a house specialty called the Silver Swan. I think it might be up your alley.
Silver Swan for everyone.
Actually, Dom's gonna go up to the bar and point at what would look like the absolute worst bottle on the shelf.
You want the cobblestone?
Don't. He's mute. Give him whatever he wants.
He's gonna kind of hesitantly reach for this blackish, brackish liquid. He's like, "You sure you want this?"
Is it sludgy? Like when he picks it up, do you see it?
He picks it up as he pours it out. You see like what seems to be a couple of chunks fall out of the hole.
That's so gross.
One of those where you tip it upside down.
That one's free because I like enjoying watching people's reactions to it.
Keeping eye contact, he's going to down it in one swig.
All right,
All
roll me a
right.
con save.
Yeah, it's a con save for sure.
With disadvantage.
Well, no, it's just a high DC.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys, that's a 1.
that's another
Oh
crit.
wow! Damn, man.
I feel like
I'm
John's
going to use my
shouldn't
ability
count.
to re-roll that. Because my lucky blade says that I can.
And attack. Oh, attack ability or saving. No, my bad.
Saving throw. Yep.
I feel like you should just leave that for narrative purposes.
Yeah, that's pretty good for narrative.
There we go.
Wow.
Fine.
What a loser.
So, at first, as it touches your lips, you realize that this isn't edible. But through some insane strength of will, or maybe a past history of extreme alcohol abuse, you managed to keep a straight face as this grimy, stringy drink, if it could even be called a drink, manages to finally, after what seems like forever, make it down the back of your throat.
Okay, so I'm imagining like, have you ever drank a raw egg?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm thinking like that.
Except black.
Now, what's the actual alcohol content that would be on that?
3.
This is probably just fermented potatoes that was left in a barrel for a while.
Right.
And it may not have been covered during some rainstorms. You know,
So now it's
give
a
it
drink.
give it that base watered down feel.
Right, now, after that, he's going to point to an actual bottle and pay for that one.
Yeah. He's gonna
Gotta get
look
the
at
palate
you.
cleanser.
Ilfrin's gonna look at you like, "Oi, oh, I've never seen someone even attempt that bottle, let alone keep it down." This one, yes, you earned this bottle.
My crew has the finest constitution.
And I could see if you ran into like a basilisks in your travels, or maybe
I'm gonna do the OK sign.
It's a rock gut. Rock gut is what we call it. Yes.
ugh, I don't know what I don't even want to know where you guys have been to say that's a regular day.
Well, I've traveled far and wide, and I'll try to like spin a tale for them. Like
Best
give me a
captain of
performance
7
check.
seas. I'm his hype man.
You can have
he gets
advantage because you're a hat man.
oh, thank God.
Needed that.
All right. So you regale him with maybe a pretty good tale of
Yeah. Make up some kind of something that's worthy of a sea shanty. Like we sailed. We saw like sails on the horizon. We sailed after them for days. Took us forever to catch them, but once we got to them, we manned the ballista, like, and yanked their ship right out from under them almost, and like went through, slaughtered the whole crew because they wouldn't pay the ransom. Wouldn't pay the ransom.
Captains and daughters of worthy captain, sailed the 7 seas and fought many battles.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's a scene. It's a whole scene, and yeah.
All right, you're gonna actually feel a hand on your shoulder, ZB, and you turn around and it's Isabel, and you can tell she is getting impatient.
Yeah. Is this like at what point?
Somewhere about halfway through the story.
I'll
Outrageous
nod.
story.
Yeah, I mean it's over the top, like totally. Like that's why it's fun. Yeah, like I'll nod to her and wink, Like I know what I'm doing. It's, you know, I'm gonna nod. I know we're here for a reason. Like we need information. Like I want to convey that to her.
All right,
Like
she'll
I know what
she'll
I'm
nod
doing.
in understanding. Go up to the bar, kind of get Ilfrin's attention for a little bit in order to drink and go.
Yeah.
Sit at a bench somewhere in the corner.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So I mean, once I've made friends with them, I can start plying them for information. But yeah.
Third time's a charm, man. Dude, how much have you had to drink?
Not enough.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
so yeah, I
Ilfrin,
mean,
that's quite the tale.
well, not every day is an exciting day, but
Yeah, true
sometimes,
that.
sometimes. So tell me the lay of the land. Like,
oh, yes, there's not much to this island. Definitely not enough for sustenance, farming, or any kind of... We simply subside on raiding and pillaging the nearby towns and homes.
I'll wink at him and say, trade, yes, trade.
If you want to be upset about it and say it like that, but we're bandits, we know it.
Yes. Well, so who has the best fleet here? You might want to sign on with.
All of these captains in one way or another, they answer to Ulgug.
I think that I should meet with him. I think that I would have something to give to him.
If you think Ulgug will waste his time with even an extraordinary captain as you say, you are sadly mistaken. He does not come out of his fortress up there except in most daring of raids and occasionally a siege or two.
Did I see a fortress walking up here?
Oh yeah, towards the top of the hill, you'll notice a ring of palisades surrounding what seems to be a very large longhouse.
Okay. So that's the place to go and look then. I mean, I understand you're trying not to set me up for failure there, but nonetheless, I must try. Like I need to get into his good graces, of course. Like the top man would have the best information on where to raid. And I don't know about you, but I'm here to make coin.
You think he's gonna talk to you? You can lick the bottom of my foot.
I throw 10 gold coins at him and say, I want to meet him.
He's gonna take your gold and like, well, I want a hot wife and 10 sons who work my bar for me.
So he's being an asshole, so I'm gonna pull up my fucking sword and point it at his throat. At this point, Thorin's pretty fucking drunk, so he pulls out his fucking sword.
He's not the only one, it seems.
Yes, it's not. And points it at his throat. His golem sword points at his throat and says, "I want to fucking meet him."
Well, we'll get to that. This part.
Vicious one this animal is, isn't he? I see why you keep him around.
Very handy in a fight.
Yeah, that's a giant fucking sword.
What was your pirate name? I can't remember. Tim? It was Tim or something, wasn't it?
It was
Big Sword Tim?
It was Boyd. It was Big Sword Boyd.
Come on, Sword. Or come on, Boyd. Like, this barkeep has nothing to do with that. We're just chatting.
I flip the sword around and shove it as hard as I can into the table or the bar.
All right. So this table just immediately fucking shatters. Like this sword couldn't even fit in the table.
I just shake my head. Like, I look at him. I assume that 10 gold will cover the table.
I usually have 3 or 4 tables shattered a night. One's not a big deal. It's actually a quiet night.
I shatter another one.
Well, now you're just pushing it.
What a dick.
He's drunk and raging.
Maybe even litter. No. Well, maybe I should get him back to the ship. He won't break anything there, I trust.
If you want to talk to Olgog, you can certainly try. But he's not much of a talker. He beats people into submission. He doesn't persuade them with a good charm and stunning looks like you.
I raise an eyebrow and
Is
then
he
smash
hitting on
another
him?
table.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Take your animal out of here before I actually have to get angry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll try to start shooing people, like, out in, like, the most authoritative way that I can.
Out, please.
Yeah.
Before we go, I'm gonna spin another 10 coin, give it to someone in the bar, and say start a fight.
So the guy who walked in with Zafron, he's like, start another one. My track record is pretty shitty tonight, so yeah, I gotta even up the score.
Get that KD ratio back up, am I right, my man?
Yeah. I'm gonna go jump that dude outside the fucking door.
Woo!
So as you guys walk out, you see Zafron just blitz by you and tackle this drunk ass dude who's trying to lean on a post for support, and starts pummeling him as they roll across the ground in front of the bar.
So much for a quiet night, eh?
And as you walk outside, you notice that Zafron seems to actually be the calm one in this street, as there's fights and yelling matches and general mayhem going on in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When we get out the door, Dom starts gagging.
Kept it down for a while, but
All right, as you guys walk by the door, you see Dom kind of take a minute for himself over in the alleyway.
I just kind of walk up to him and rub his back. You gonna live?
I think I can see the barrel where they made this. That guy's getting into it. All right, I'm good. Let's go.
All right, let's go see this Olgog.
like, what time of day is it? Like,
It's getting towards dusk. It's probably getting a little bit dark out.
Okay.
No better time.
However, Isabella seems taut as a wound-up string. Where you guys
You
know
got
the
it?
expression.
Yeah, you got it.
Mhm.
Nailed it. I'm gonna give her a slap on the back and be like, "Hey, we almost got him."
Yeah, as you slap her, she's gonna jump about 5 feet in the air, and you can see her reach immediately for a warhammer before she realizes it was just you trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
Friend.
She's like, "What? We got who?"
No, I mean, we almost got a Olgog. We're almost there.
No,
You know.
yes. She kind of looks behind you guys as you've been walking up the hillside and takes in basically the drunken rabble of, I don't know, maybe 1,500 to 2,000 people here.
Mhm.
And she's going to mention to you it's probably best we do this now. None of
That's a
them
great-
are going to come help him.
It's a good. I agree.
No better time than now, and I kind of sort of wrap my arm around her shoulders and just kind of give her like a nice little side hug.
Roll me a persuasion, I guess.
Does anybody have some alcohol?
Real alcohol?
I just passed him a bottle.
Alright, so she doesn't just knee you in the nuts, so that's progress.
I smell her hair. I start to smell her hair.
Oh, the creepy factor. just
You're
dialed
gonna
up
get
so
an
low.
elbow to the nose.
I just Thorin just chuckles.
Watch it,
I mean-
handsy.
Well, now, how is everyone? Like, I don't want to go walk into this. We know where he's at.
I mean, I'm 100%.
Let's roll my Constitution. Oh, I'm good.
My dog's still here.
He's just acting drunk, I guess.
Well, it's I think I'm down like 3 hit points or something. Like
I
mean,
wasn't touched.
Well,
Well,
it's
I was-
non-lethal. It's non-lethal. So does it go away after a certain
No,
time?
those
Or
hit points are still
I-
missing.
okay.
Oh, I'm half health.
Well, we can have somebody do that for you.
Well, I mean, the
Yeah.
dog will go away, but well, I guess, we don't know about the dog, so like
No.
I'll think.
The dog will be here for the next 8 hours unless I tell it not to be.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
at
pretty
46,
epic spell.
Yeah.
Well, do you? I mean, we can take a short rest, I guess.
Yeah, you can spend up to half
it.
your level and hit die to heal up.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4
But-
hit die.
Yeah, so Isabella is going to kind of railroad you into this fight tonight, basically.
Yeah, we're going.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not mad about that, but I don't want to go in there like all half cocked and everyone down on shit. You know.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Also, I'll take some time, just kind of like.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
gonna say to her like, like I'm noticeably like fucked up. 'Cause I'm at half health. I'm bloody. Like I'm noticeably fucked up. So I'm like, I'm gonna tell her that I kind of need a little break before we head in there. But we'll storm it tonight.
She kind of roll her eyes because she doesn't expect anything different from basically you and what this town consists of people-wise, and says, sure, it'll take an hour or so.
Thanks,
And
buddy.
I'll scout out the place.
Thanks, bud.
Are you sure
we need to
you
get that
want to do
alcohol
that?
and use it for
Well, do you want to do it then?
I mean, I'm better at it than you.
Then I won't get in your way.
Zibby getting confrontational.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like I am.
The truth.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
a thing. Like,
I'm gonna spend
Come.
half my hit die. What do I roll for that?
you don't have to.
roll your hit die, and then you heal that much.
It's so it's you hit die plus con, I think.
Yes,
That's
so you have a d10, so that's what you roll.
He's barbarian D12.
Are they?
I just click on it.
Oh, it is. So yeah, you heal 11 health for that roll.
11, then 5, 6, and 9, so 20, 32. Right,
31, isn't it?
31. Okay, that's 17.
Are halflings little? Like what are halflings?
Halflings
they
are
small?
considered medium, I think. Yeah. Everything is considered medium.
Except for gnomes.
And me now.
Yeah, gnomes are small, I believe.
Really? Like halflings are? So I can't like alter
Halflings
self
are-
won't let me do anything but a gnome. So I can only look like a gnome.
Let's see. I got the player's handbook right here. I can look for you.
I'm looking to.
Halflings are small.
So I can look like a halfling at least. Okay, so they are small.
So halflings and gnomes are small. Okay.
Okay, so cool.
I'm now considered large.
Are you really?
Yeah, because my legendary strength bumps me up a size grade.
Overcompensating.
Yes.
I can do a foot taller, so I mean, I would like to look like a dwarf. That's what I'm shooting for. What are?
I mean, how
Dwarves
tall
are
are you?
medium.
Yeah. So yeah,
How tall are you?
it's like 3 feet or something. How tall is a dwarf?
I'm 4'7".
If you roll really good, I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
What do you mean roll? What am I rolling?
You roll your disguise kit.
Dwarves stand between 4 and 5
no, you're
feet.
casting a spell. Okay.
Yeah, I was just using alter self. Wait.
Dwarves between 4 and 5 feet.
Okay, so yeah, I could be a short dwarf then. Yeah, I'll try that. Short dwarf. maybe with leather armor or something on. Like I want to look. This takes an hour. I guess I'll pull Chip out. Like I'm built for infiltration. That's that's what this character is built for. Yeah. Yeah, I'll wander. I'll wander up the road. Is there like, what do I see as I walk up the road? Is there like checkpoints or like, do I need to hide?
No.
Okay.
It seems until you get up to the actual top of the hill,
Mm-hmm.
there's no guards, no anything. But surrounding, you do see this wall here. Do you guys see the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
See it.
Yeah, this is basically what you see.
Okay.
There's 3 guards, 1 in the gates and 2 on the towers either side. And you could probably guess there's patrols as well. But you guys haven't scouted it yet.
Yeah, I mean that's that's what I'm here for. Yes, I want to go and like I want to move around. Like I want to like leave the road and go around to the this side, to the south on the.
Okay.
And
go ahead and roll me stealth.
yeah. Ah, hit a button. I'm
Alright.
good at that.
Yeah, so you seem to duck into behind the small bushes and spot
How
trees
tall
in
is?
the area.
Yeah, how tall is the palisade?
It's about 20 feet tall.
Okay. Does it look like it will be difficult to climb?
It's
As
not
I
difficult
get
at
up,
all.
as I
It's
get up to it.
just basically chopped down trees, all shaved to be about the same height, and then wrapped together and rope and planted in the ground.
Okay. I wish I'd taken invisibility now.
I can turn you invisible.
It's okay. We'll save your spells. My spells don't. They don't use them for much, so it's okay. I need to use them. Yours are more important. So yeah, I'll go up to the wall and I'll try to climb it quietly.
Alright, roll me, I guess an athletics or acrobatics.
It's technically just athletics, so I'm bad at this. So I'm really bad at it. 8. Yeah.
So roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay. 14. That's bad. That's not as good.
With a +10.
Yep.
Jesus.
Alright, give me just a sec.
Oh.
I didn't know, or I didn't realize that you shouldn't use acrobatics on climbing, or you shouldn't use acrobatics on climbing. Yeah, said that wrong. When I went through this character, or what, I didn't know that.
Alright, so as you jump over, you seem to have jumped down onto what seems to be a tarp or something. It actually lets out a little bit of a wrinkle sound as you walk across it. Quickly look around, give me a perception check.
So am I inside, or do I?
Oh yeah,
like,
you're
fail?
on the other side of the fence right now.
Oh, that's even worse. All right, perception. My passive is 17.
Alright, we'll just go with passive.
Okay.
Alright, so there are actually 3 guards within about 50 feet of you.
Okay.
3 of them seem to be up here by these 2 longhouses. But a third one was actually making the rounds down here where you were.
Okay.
And he almost immediately sees you as you climb over this fence.
Yep. All right. Let me read a spell. Is it an elf? Can I discern the race?
It is definitely not an elf. As far as this world, you would know elves don't actually leave their little island continent.
Okay.
Very rarely do they do.
Let me. Yeah. I suggest that he go and get. You look like you need a drink. You should go to town and get a drink. Or no, you should go and get drunk. Yeah, you should go and get drunk. That's what I suggest.
What the fuck is this spell?
Suggestion.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the date rape spell.
Yeah, you should go and get drunk. Yeah.
Alright, stop throwing up my chat, boys.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Am I quick or am I close enough to do that?
Oh
30
yeah,
feet?
he's
Okay.
within about 10 feet of you.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out what his wisdom save is. It's not great.
My DC is 15.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh.
That was
that was close. Fuck.
Anybody else hear that? Slap right in the face.
So yeah,
All
he immediately tenses up, but then you kind of look at him and speak under your breath like, "Hey man, just."
You should go get. You should go get drunk, man. Like, yeah.
He looks and he's like, "You know
The
what?
doctor.
I will go get drunk."
Yes.
And he kind of turns and walks towards the front of the encampment.
All right, I want to hide again because that was rough.
All right. Well, we're gonna still take your stealth check since conditions really
Okay.
haven't changed.
Okay. That's fine. Like, so what are these things here?
They seem to be storage sheds for beer and some food.
Okay. All right. So that's these three down here.
Yep.
All right. What do I see? Like, what are these things over here? I guess I'll move. I want to move away from the gate. I want to move away around the back. Like, I want to move this way.
All right. Let me put the tokens in here again. So there's that
Yes.
dude that you just told to go take a walk.
Well, if he goes and gets drunk, I think that that'll. I do have to concentrate on it though. So
Yeah. Alright, so he's just gonna give him a status effect. Oh, that's not what I want.
I'm really big. I probably shouldn't be that big. Why is everything stuff?
And you can see him walking off this way. These guys are currently making the rounds this way. And he's walking up towards what seems to be an outhouse and the smaller tents for what are probably the hand-picked crew for Olgug.
Okay. Yeah, I want to. I guess I don't know.
Plan.
Yeah, so the wall shouldn't be that big of a deal for most people. Like, I can leave a rope when I leave. I should have done that to start with, really. Yeah, I mean, like, is this person's in a house or on the roof or like?
Oh, sorry, it's when I moved the map. There you go.
So
Okay.
we
is he like wandering around or?
Yeah, he seems to be on patrol. He's not really too interested in what's going on around here. Oh, sorry guys, I meant to switch mine.
Okay.
Oh.
Before I leave this area, I'll duck behind like a barrel or something. And then I want to like take my rope and like tie it at the top on the other. Yeah, tie it at the top so I can leave.
All right.
Like behind the shed.
No problem.
I'll use Mage Hand to do that, so I don't have to so I can leave easier.
Right, yeah. So the rope goes over, ties itself off with your magical.
Yeah.
Ability, and you pull on it. It's taut, and you could probably use this to easily scale the wall back and forth with not too much of sound.
Yep. All right. Cool. That will hopefully not screw me over. I won't screw up like that again. All right. Cool. So has this guy moved by the time I'm done? Let's see.
Yeah, these guys have moved on, and you actually can't see them anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
And this other guy seems to be making his way towards the gate.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna move that way, like sticking to cover and moving behind things.
All right. You'll see this dude over here. That was the same dude you saw earlier. He's starting to make his rounds up that way.
Okay.
Really, there doesn't seem anything much out here.
Let me peer in. Which of these is the most impressive looking house?
And
Which building is
definitely
it?
this one.
This one
Take
here?
the scale I guess you see here and basically multiply it by 5. There wasn't really a good map I could find.
About 5. So the whole thing is.
Oh yeah, this thing is 500-600 feet across.
Oh, okay. And there's not a lot of cover.
No, this inside here has definitely been cut out and cleared. Probably for exactly this reason.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. So I want to move behind this building and keep going along that way.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, there's nothing behind the building between the wall and the building itself.
Are there any windows or anything?
The building itself stinks pretty bad. It's probably just outhouse.
This building is this giant one? It's a big ass latrine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Perfect. I'll peek around the corner.
Alright, you'll see this dude kind of made his way up here, and there's a few more guys over here. They seem to be enjoying themselves around the fire. Let's say there's a total about 6 of them.
So are these like huts? Is that what those are?
Yep.
All right. Wait, let me check. Okay. Yeah. And this guy is moving away.
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait for him to move a little bit farther.
Moving that way.
Move. So, and these are huts. Is that what those are?
Yep. Basically little tents and huts that the men seem to sleep in.
Okay. I'll try to cut across that road here.
All right. Roll me a stealth check again.
Oh. I can't see it. What is it? 22.
All right. You cut across, and you don't hear any shouts or yells about a little gnome sneaking through the building, so you assume you're pretty well okay.
All right. What do I see in this big central area?
All right. You actually see. Oh, so many tokens. What seems to be there's I'd say about a dozen people surrounding this well. A lot of them are drinking. Carrying on a conversation.
Yeah.
Other than, I mean, it doesn't seem out of place.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go that way. Uh, and so I know that there's sentries there along the
Yep.
wall there. How many? I've seen like, I don't know, 20 guys so far, 25 roughly.
Just around. Yep.
Okay, and there's probably more. I think I want to back out and like go to the other side. If I can see that this is the building that I probably want.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's definitely the most visually impressive.
Okay. Yeah, I want to back out. Like I'll come to here, this corner, and look around.
You notice this guy actually starts turning around as you duck behind the building and starts walking towards you.
Okay.
You've actually heard a couple of shouts asking what the fuck this dude's doing walking out of the
Yeah.
out of the place. Like, what the hell are you trying to go? You hear him mention that he's going to the bar.
All right. Do I hear any like twangs of arrows or anything?
No, not yet. You hear who seems to be in charge of the guard gets kind of visually, audibly agitated as he starts
Yeah.
screaming for this dude to get back to his post.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry then. Like, hurriedly move across this open ground.
Alright,
So
roll me
maybe
one more stealth check.
disadvantage because I'm hurrying, I guess, maybe? Or
Nah,
all
you're
right.
pretty good at this. So even though you're out in the open and these two guards are right here, you
Yeah.
seem to stick to the shadows almost perfectly as you dart across, and these guys are none the wiser.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll hide behind this building, and when the coast is clear, or when I feel like it's clear, as clear as I can get, I'm gonna climb back out.
Alright, you see the guys walk on by, they're kind of talking. Roll me a perception check on them if you want to.
Yeah. I'll listen. Because I have to wait for them to pass anyway, so.
Alright, you don't manage to glean much from them. It seems something important is coming up within the next couple days, though. And they're kind of nervous.
All right.
And on edge.
Do you want advantage on the roll? See what happens.
I clearly do, yeah. Yeah, like once they're clear, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna leave.
All right. They walk on, none the wiser that you were even in this area. You hop over the fence, and you're clear to go back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my rope too, so I'll need that. Well, I know something. I don't like the idea of going in there though. That's a lot of people. All right. Well, yeah, I'll head back to wherever we're meeting.
All right. As you walk back, you see Isabella almost immediately stand up and kind of look to you like, well, okay, what's going on? What are we doing?
There's like, the encampment has I saw at least 30. There's not that many sentries. Could I tell what they're drinking, like in the center? Was it water or booze or?
They seem to be having a good time, so it's probably booze.
Okay. They'll probably be drunk later in the night. But I saw at least 30 of them. I know, or I have a suspicion of what building he's in, and I can get us close to it. Yeah, I can get us close to it, but like I'll look at Rannick in his armor, and you're gonna make a lot of noise going over the wall.
Why don't we just go through the wall?
I mean, because I don't want to have to kill all of them. There's a lot of them. Or at least not.
Anyone here just simply move the wall out of the way?
Hello.
Okay,
Quietly.
we understand that you can move the wall out of the way, but
Quietly.
you said there's not many
Oh.
sentries, so it'd probably be easy just for us to maybe nuke a couple of the guards and sneak in.
If the quieter we do this, the better. Like as far as I know, like I don't know of any way to move the wall, but we can go over it. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I saw maybe 6 sentries, in addition to the 30 or so people, 20, 30, or 25-ish people. If we wait a little while, they'll be drunk though. We might have an advantage there.
I'm already drunk.
Well, Isabella just kind of sits back and kind of disappointed that she's not going to be running in there right now, but
Yeah.
she's not coming up with a better idea.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, I'll look around. Like, is there any? Can we like? Would ZB know of a like? I don't know of a magical way to move that wall. Like, but I mean, yeah, no, I can't think of a way to move it. Like, it's a palisade wall. The logs are tied together probably, and like chinked with probably some kind of mud and stuff, or I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't see a way to do that.
Can't the wizard take you with Misty Step?
I mean,
Or take
maybe.
him with Misty Step?
Misty
But what
Step's
is-
a one-person spell.
Yeah.
I mean, invisibility, he has that. He said so.
He does.
How many times?
He
I mean-
for a 4th level spell, he can make 2 people invisible.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
I don't know that that's worth it.
I think it's rid of his 4th level.
Make me invisible.
And he already used
But-
1 4th level spell today.
So I don't know that that's worth it necessarily. I mean, I might be able to go.
Dog is concentration too, so if he does that, he completely loses that spell.
Is the dog concentration?
Yes, it is.
So I'm still concentrating on that guard. Like, yeah. As far as I know, there's no range on it or anything.
At least 30. If we're gonna go in there guns blazing, we're gonna need a mill friend to nuke.
Need the nuker, yeah. Yeah.
Well, since Tyler's already gone, you guys want to just call it a night then?
Yeah.
Pick up where we left off. This is not a bad spot to stop.
Yeah,
This
that's
is. I mean, this combat will probably take an hour.
It's going to be a big
Yeah,
one,
great.
so
Yeah.
It's gonna be big.
this
Like-
won't be a bad place to stop.
No.
Yeah, I think this is probably good.
Oh,
So cool.
I'm gonna let you guys know that my solo,
Your what?
it's gonna be my solo event.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
It's gonna be. I don't want to like discourage you, but there's gonna be a lot of penalties.
It's like Midnighted Mind, so it's all this campaign, but you're running it?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's gonna be a lot of.
Well, I gave you a big-ass sword, so remember that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're okay. You're DM. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be running that day or two.
I
Or
just want to
whatever.
let you know
Okay.
that.
When is that?
I don't know.
And what do you
Okay.
mean by penalties?
Don't fuck up.
Hey, ZB, is your squirrel a familiar? Like, is it find familiar spell?
Yes.
You had it out,
Why?
didn't you?
I took it out. I could have sent it in and like done more with it, but yeah, I didn't. I don't want it to die.
Didn't you just cast a new one?
Well, then I could change the shape too, but I don't like ZB wouldn't want it to die. I know that I should be less cautious with it, but
I mean, you could
do you pull it
just
out
spell
and let it like run around like a pet, or do you just only pull it out when you need it?
like I mean, on the ship, it would not be fun for it to be on the ship. I don't think, and probably the sailors wouldn't like it. They'd be afraid of it, or that we stuff or something. It's a big rat, you know, to them maybe. So yeah, I mean, I like for the most part in a dangerous situation, it's like in its pocket dimension.
Okay.
But yeah, like if it's dangerous, but yeah, normally like on a normal day in a normal time, like I would have it out. Yeah, like I don't keep it cooped up all the time, but
Alrighty.
I don't want it to die.
Lately, it might have been a little cooped up because we've been.
Yeah, I mean on the ship it sucks. I mean, but yeah, like when we're in an inn or in a tavern or
I mean, the
someplace that's
sailors
not.
on the ship do kind of owe you big time.
Well, that's
I doubt they
fair.
would have
Like,
said anything.
but yeah. Nah, yeah, they might not try
They
to
kept
kill
the
it.
engine
either.
running, right? Like the proverbial engine on.
Yeah, that's what they mentioned. Like, we'll be over there on beach,
Mhm.
and we'll keep it tied up. But you know, it still takes time for the engine to get going.
Nah,
Yeah.
guys, I got this.
That's what I'm thinking too. If we need a hot exit, you got to spell for that.
Isn't that for that?
All right,
Yeah.
so I will warn you guys. Most of the battles in this cam are kind of thematic, kind of like the last pirate one.
Okay.
This one is going to be a slog.
Okay.
What do you
And-
like? I don't understand. Like I don't understand. What
It's
do you
gonna be
mean?
rough.
Thematic, like thematic as in.
So the other three kind of have metagame knowledge because when the last campaign ended, everybody was level 13. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This dude is now running basically a pirate army off a magical island. Don't expect him to be easy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
And,
fine.
I've got some stuff planned for basically Isabel's backstory. So
Yeah. For the next guy you're meeting from the last campaign, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices within.
Oh, is he gonna stab someone else in the back?
No. So you know how his whole thing was like getting the curse,
Stabbing people in the back.
Yeah, that. But also getting. He wants
his party members killed because of his inability to share information that was critical.
Okay,
Yes.
we're sorry. Just finish your sentence.
But
Or
So
maybe
he wants-
making a deal with the enemy.
Adam,
Mhm.
let
Yeah.
him finish the sentence.
but he wants to get rid of this curse, but he wants someone worthy to get rid of this curse. So throughout his entire time in this other plane, he's been learning very, very high level illusion magic.
Oh God.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to
Cool.
make some like within reason for what Adam will let me do. You're gonna have
I
to make
mean, if
some-
you kill the party, it's cool.
Okay, so but you're okay. So I have free reign. So you're gonna have to make some choices that will physically affect both like the stats and the outlook of your character. Like this will actually affect your character. It's gonna be rough on your characters. It's gonna be very narrative heavy, but it's gonna be it will affect your characters.
Okay. Yeah.
Stats wise, and like permanently.
Fair enough.
Like this whole thing is sacrifices.
It's brutal.
Okay. I
Kinda like
don't.
how
I don't.
he sacrifices party members.
Yeah, right.
But the whole thing is this whole arc that I'm doing
So-
is going to be sacrifices.
So at the end of this, if we don't like the outcome, we just sacrifice Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Thorin, Nate.
Yes.
That's
Throw
fine with
into
me,
the
guys.
fire. Throw me in the fire.
I'm sure we
But,
can
I
find
mean-
someone else to replace him.
If Adam is okay with it, I do want to like. I have an
Kill the
idea.
party. Yeah.
Well, not. I don't. Norn doesn't
I
want
think-
to kill anybody. He wants to.
Norn kills a lot of people.
I think those days are behind him. Hopefully.
He wants.
With all the dead bodies.
Well, I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not.
Well, he's not adverse to killing. He's just going to be. He's going to test you. He wants to find
Trust me, we've
someone.
seen.
All right. Well, I want to kind of be surprised, so
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Like, well,
I'm gonna
yeah.
head out.
I'm not spoiling anything.
well, I mean, characters die.
I get that.
Suffer, like that kind of stuff happens. I'm down. It's fine. Like I'm not going to be mad if like something happens. Like, it's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can jump into the water, man. It's all right.
It's fine. Like,
Are you sure?
are you
Are
sure?
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
sure.
really
Go ahead.
sure?
Okay.
You said it might be a fucking body. I gotta fucking check.
And this-
I don't know how a fucking cleaver looks like a body, but okay.
It was a
I
body.
mean-
It was your body.
Yeah.
You're seeing into the future.
Dun dun dun. Inception.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right. See you.
I'll
I
talk
will
to you guys
say
later.
for